Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We made it to B1 in this bitch. We made it to B motherfucking 1 in this bitch. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Get your heart me's. I'm so sorry for falling asleep. My bad for falling asleep last night, y'all. My bad for falling asleep, boo. Hey, Queen Jim. Share the live out, y'all. Share the live out. I am woke. I need a streamer, though, because today's live is a deep dive. It's a deep dive, you guys. So go ahead and tap the screen for me. Share the live, repost it on the For You page, repost it in your stories. Do all of the things. Hey, Booba, I told you I'd be right back. Hey, Lane, baby. Everybody get your heart me's. Repost. We're about to do a deep dive. All the good things. Get your heartbeats and all the good things. 1 second, y'all. Y'all, it was quite funny to me. I need a streamer for the day, for the night, for the morning. Hey, Distro. Hey, Sheena. Hey, Shababy. Hey, Cece. Hey, and I mean it. Hey, Kalani Mommy. Hey, Lene. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Erica M. I don't think you mean to request. So, hey, Human Court. What's up, baby? Aw, thank you, Miss Keep Fighting. I know that's right, Sheena. No, it's okay. Hey, Pretty Bari. Hey, Messy Talk Blog. Hey, J Slime. Hey, Miss B. Hey, Lady Butterfly. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, y'all, last night for me, which was morning for y'all, I definitely did fall asleep on you niggas. And I apologize for that. Hey, and I mean it. Hey, Miss B. Hey, Corebacks. I did fall asleep on you guys because yesterday I was ripping and running. Hey, pretty Crash Out. I was ripping and running. I gotta try the diamond painting. What's that? that? Hey, Lotta Chantel.
Oh.
Good morning. Y'all, I went and I freaking had to go buy a bunch of stuff for baby for her birthday for Susu. And bitch, a street character cake pops. I've got a 2-tier Elmo cake, and it has like Susu Avenue on it, or Susu Street, I mean. It's got like the green Sesame Street, but it says Susu Street on it. And yeah, it's so cute. It is so cute.
That
She's
is
on the
gonna be
cusp.
so cute.
I can show y'all the inspiration before we get into all the other stuff, y'all. I can show you the
Yeah, I'm not accepting the baby to be a Capricorn. She's
the baby's not a Capricorn?
nope. She can't be.
Right, I don't like Cap ladies. I'm sorry.
That
It
is
looked like
so
this. This is the
cute.
inspiration. A little bit of this and a little bit of this mixed, but it's a 2-tier like this one. It'll have the street there. It'll have the edible pictures on it and stuff like that. And then Aquarius baby, I don't get along with Aquarius ladies. So what am I gonna do? I love Capricorns. I don't know. I don't like Aquarius women. And what's crazy is I get along with a lot of them on live, like on TikTok, but I do not get along with them in real life, y'all. Hey Emma, welcome in. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. So I got her all her gifts, and then I had to get her cousins 2 gifts, one each, so that they didn't feel left out. So I got my 8-year-old niece a bracelet set, like a DIY bracelet kit. She's into jewelry now, and like K-pop demon slayers or whatever the fuck they're called. That shit. And then my baby niece, I got her a Moana Barbie. So she'll like that because she loved Moana. But hey Shaded, hey Ceci, welcome in.
I know Mr. Susu is heartbroken that he's gonna miss this,
That
but
man
it's
is
gonna
not
be
heartbroken. Now, if
beautiful.
I show y'all what we was just doing,
Ooh,
if I show y'all what we was
here's
doing.
Why I was looking through the boxes?
He called me, turn the fuck
Flexing on your ass.
That man is crazy. He called me listening to Indian music right now. That's what I was on pause for it. And he was talking about, Indian music always got like love songs. That man is not. And he's wearing my hoodie. That's why he's doing that, because he's wearing my one of my hoodies. I don't get it. He's an interesting man, but he is kind of sad. I've been trying to, keep his spirits up because he misses the babies and he missed me and all that, but he'll be here soon. That nigga was over there hitting a bong, turned up off of Indian music. I don't know what's wrong with him. But all right, y'all. So Shaded, I don't know how long I have you, but are you here to stream, boo?
Yep.
Okay, so I gotta send you some clips. I don't know if you're gonna make it with me, but I'm gonna still send them. So last night we were recapping Leola and Scala, right? I didn't get to the rest of the clips on Petty Polly, but I do have all of the tea from 2023 when they broke up. All of it. Yeah, he missed it. I miss him too. I have all the tea from 2023. I want to know what happened back then. I never thought to look into it. People always told me about Leola, and I was like, not so bad with me. But now I'm feeling like we've been duped quite a bit. Some of us new people. The old people, they ain't never really liked Leola. I never really understood why. But we're going to deep dive into what originally happened. What y'all think? Y'all down for that?
This about to be good.
We finna find out, child. We finna find out. My damn moisturizer done dried all crazy. Okay. All right. So Shaded, we might have to go to Petty Polly's page so we can finish the clips from HB's live. And then I'll message you the other clips. If there's another streamer that's going to tag in when Shada tags out, let me know, okay? And y'all, please give my panel, give my streamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let you go roll up. Yeah, it's about that time, boo. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. My daughter has been acting up, y'all. The Terrible Twos is really hitting hard. She don't listen to nothing. I did not say I wanted that. Hold on. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Thank you for your heart me's, guys. Welcome in and good morning. It's a hot mess. Tess is here? Okay. Perfect, Tess. Perfect, boo. Perfect, boo. All right, what I'm going to do is I hope you guys can still tap my little box. Thank you, sexy lady. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shaded, I think we were on the second clip when I fell asleep. I'm pretty sure we're on the second clip. 8 p.m. my time? 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. my time right now. In the meantime, in between time, welcome in. Grab your heart me's. Grab your heart me's. Say hey to your favorite commenter down in the comments. If you have a heart me, you got emotes. Oh, thank you, Mini Me. If you have a heart me, you got emotes. Use your favorite emote. Let's get an emote wave going. Y'all hear Susu? I can't be involved. Cause she'll wild out if I leave y'all, go to her and come back. It'll be worse. Way worse.
I might need you, Tess, because the page is, I think it's private.
Oh, damn. Okay. Maybe Tess needs to come up then. I done left Tess hanging last night, y'all. My bad. My bad. You hear her, y'all? She knows it's her birthday. It's my birthday and I cry if I want to. Oh, she's great with the
I have the
name.
wrong account. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You said the page is private?
It's private on her end, but you probably are following Petty Bolly already.
Damn,
Sorry, I got it. I was on the wrong account. My bad.
Oh, there it goes. Boom.
Oh.
Hey, Susu.
Hey, Nell. I'm so happy for you, Nell. I responded back to you.
Thank
I'm
you
so
so
happy.
much. I just seen
Praise
it.
God. Praise God. I'm so happy that
Yes,
he's
nothing
okay.
but God.
I'm so happy for you, boo.
Whew. Thank you so much, girl. I've been crying all day.
Aw, well,
Happy
it's tears
tears.
of
I've been
joy,
literally crying all day.
tears of joy, I hope.
Yes, it is. Tears of joy. I've been crying since fucking Thursday. So happy.
Aw.
Hot shaded.
Hi, baby. I said hi. How you doing?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
How you doing,
Hey,
love?
Panu. I just wanted to come up and say hi to Susu.
Hey, boo. You can hang with us if you want.
Okay, I'll hang.
Okay, boo. All
Do
right,
you
y'all.
want to start from the beginning?
Let's pick up where we left off at from the beginning. Well, where I left off at, bitch. I was asleep.
Let me see.
Oh, she said it's a lie? Okay. The math ain't mathin', but it's his house. Yeah, but... Yeah, Roland said so he went from scared bringing the cops to Bo that quick. Exactly. Like, no. Hell no. Bitch, I know I'm not. But you had to call the police on you want something to just try. I'm not gonna try you. Her birthday. Yeah. Hey. Hey, honey. Let me tell you what happened. So that messy meal when I was in the midst of washing my hair, some lady came in Twin Live last night and said, Junior, you're a pixie girl too. I am too. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Twin was like, she was talking about your haircut. Bitch, it was wash day and I ain't had no motherfucking haircut.
I don't think this is the right clip. Is this the right clip, though?
Me washing my hair.
That's why when she has this new fucking boyfriend, I didn't even fucking know it. I don't give a fuck if she has a boyfriend now. I don't know any of that shit. Whatever. So that's a screen recording. I get it. That's
The
a
second
screen
clip
recording.
is...
I don't even remember when that was.
Okay, this is the right clip.
Yeah, it's part 2, right? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, we were on the wrong
Be
one.
honest, you just continue on with the same shit. Right. So that makes you feel miserable. You're with your kids, and it's a Friday night, and this is what you do. Like, you're just like trying to fucking be like, you're just trying to start shit with me. Like, there's no way you could be happy. That's why I don't think you were happy with who you got you've been with so far. I think you just continue on with this misery. At least with me, you were having fun. Now you're just like a miserable person all the time. Just misery all throughout. You're spreading it throughout everywhere you can go to. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Just gonna stay quiet. I thought you were talking. Just letting you talk. No, I'm just saying. Okay. I don't know what the hell you turned into, but you weren't like that when I knew you. But I guess if you're okay with the way you think now, then that's what it is. Well, thank you for letting me know what you be saying. Maybe you are dying on the inside. What? Just let me talk. Okay. Go ahead. It seems like you had something to get off your chest. I just don't get you. I don't know. Like, you're literally calling me up to tell me fucking nothingness. Like, I would understand if I fucking cursed you out or some shit and really insulted you, but I didn't. But okay. Thank you for the petty row. Not the petty row. You gonna say anything? I got nothing else to say. I mean, I said I was going to block you. And now you did nothing but then to say I'm miserable and dead inside. And all the other things. Right, you told me you're waiting 40 years to die. Like, what are you talking about? You are. I wish you weren't, but you just are. What? It goes on and on and on of that. I mean, unless we hear it from beginning to end, we will see why we got there. But I guess, I mean, just thank you for playing that last part. This was one of those days where, man, I didn't even want to say this on live, but what, man, fucking. No, yeah, whatever, man. I don't know. Basically, in the long stretch of things, you said you're waiting 40 years to die, and I'm like, what the fuck? I say that all the time. I've said literally. Yeah, and I fight with you because of that, because that sounds stupid. What the fuck? How is that stupid? Based on the lifespans of Americans and human beings, we're going to live to at least 80. So if I'm 39, I'm giving myself 40 years of life because technically that's all we have. So you're playing something that basically just shows that I don't like that you talk like that. Because, like, no, you call me miserable and dead inside. Because you called me to tell me this shit, bro. The fuck? I mean, what if I just came back from IHOP and I had a great breakfast and you called me and hit me with this misery shit? Like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear that. Hold on 1 second. You guys start using Breezy Bree 615 to the
real quick.
CA for a big back fee because all the big girls definitely need to be sending it in. It is Watchers Awareness Month. So if you are over 180 pounds.
So what did that prove other than the fact that Leola is in full communication with Scala, been in full communication with Scala? That's what I don't get. You went from, I don't know what he's talking about, to I was mad about a girlfriend, to you have recorded phone calls of private conversations where he feels like you're being a Debbie Downer. Oh, shit. Okay. Erica said duet live with her. Fuck. Oh, my God. What is going on, y'all? Hold on. Shade, give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Come back when I'm done. What? Hold on. Hey.
Hi.
What you got over there?
They gave you my message?
Sure did.
That was fast. Did you just get on?
No, I've been on for like 20 minutes.
All right. So 8:30 last night. I was too sleepy to go live last night to do it. So the message says, I never told Noonie that Carrie's husband left her. I never told Noonie that Carrie's son left his child. I never told Noonie anything about Carrie's husband and a younger woman. I never sent pictures of Noonie's house to anyone. I have no idea whether Noonie's furniture matches or not. Noonie and I sent each other's each other photos of our Christmas trees. I'll send those after this message, but there's no furniture shown in those pictures. All of this started because Carrie and Noonie fell out. I found out that Noonie had lied on me multiple times to multiple people. As a result, I stopped taking phone calls from her. Last week, I found out that she was basically lying on everyone to everyone. At that point, I was done with her. No hate, no beef, just done. Today, Noonie texted me saying Kev was doxing her and I gave her a few choice words and then I blocked her. This was yesterday at 8:33 p.m. Okay? Now keep in mind that they said the doxing happened today.
That's what they said.
They said, but I got this message last night.
So did Kev dox her yesterday?
I haven't found it yet.
Go on rewatch to all his pages and see if we could try to find his lives from yesterday.
Okay, Ted said no, that was yesterday. Okay, so we didn't hear about it until today. Okay.
So he doxed him yesterday, and then Noonie turned around and doxed him today?
That's what it sounded like. I said, wait, so everything said that night was a lie? Oh my gosh, she say Noonie's lying and proceeds with a screenshot. Let me turn my camera around.
See it. Welcome in, y'all. Get y'all's heart, please.
Oh, I can just put it on the big screen.
Baby girl, you are something.
Sorry, y'all. Let me turn the sound down.
Somebody come up. Somebody come up and stream Bryson for me. What they talking about me for?
All right, here we go. Let me flip the camera. Just so y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't making up nothing. All right. So it was December the 31st. Some of them are out of order. Then she realized that they was out of order. So December the 31st, the top one says, to be done with this is Carrie. And once she kept going with it, speaking to, I can't see the rest. She said, I'm confused.
You want me to stream them now?
I think Tess and Mess is coming up. Give me a second. Let me know what he's saying. Let me know what he's saying. Cute. It's okay because Tess is gonna stream. And then go ahead, Erica. Sorry, my daughter's having a meltdown in the background. Okay, go ahead, Erica.
Blue is private. Noonie, I feel like I can't speak privately with you. I feel like in order to keep my name out of the bullshit, everything I say to you needs to be via text, on live, or not at all. Some very ugly things have happened and I'm disappointed. Noonie, I completely understand and feel the same way. Now, I don't know what Carrie told you, but I just got a call and I'm super disappointed in the lies she is telling. I sent her a text asking her for her Zelle or Cash App so I can refund her deposit. She never responded, but she's now telling folks I took her deposit. That's private. I think y'all blocked each other. Next message. Then that's why I said they was a little backwards. They told each other Merry Christmas, Noonie. Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said Carrie thinks you're vigilante? Is that not what she told? That's not what she told you? I never told you that Carrie thinks that. I specifically told you Carrie doesn't think that. Then Noonie, someone told Carrie that I was vigilante and she shared that with you, correct? Sam asked we what was going with you with, I don't know what the hell Noonie saying, on with you and what Carrie being. Yeah, and where Carrie been, and I gave her the rundown. I haven't spoken to if Carrie, nor do I want anything to do with her. Typo, I haven't spoken of Carrie. Okay? If I got some things wrong, I apologize. I hadn't spoken to Sam in a very long time, to be honest, since Thanksgiving. I don't like people lying on me. I told Sam someone told Carrie I was vigilante. Is that not what happened? Carrie spoke to someone and then it went backwards. Then she sent a screenshot of that was a message to Carrie, sending $100 back. Okay. She said she never blocked me. She was she was probably on the phone yapping about Noonie to someone else. I don't like this private. I don't want her coming on the cruise. I don't want to speak of Carrie ever again with you, Noonie, and vice versa. That includes listening to someone else speak about her and vice versa. After today, both you and Carrie know where I stand. I said this from the beginning, but she keeps saying things to make people question and call me, and I don't like that, private. And that's the screenshot again. And on that screenshot, it's from Carrie, and it says, "Can you send me?" She asked Carrie, "Can you send me your Cash App or Zelle so I can refund your deposit?" She says, "Send my money, please, to Apple Pay," which was the $100. And I guess at this point, they were sending pictures of beach house stuff. This is a screenshot from Noonie from Shari. Can you see it? From Never Stop Shari.
Yes, Carrie said you called Rizzy a bitch. You Kev's bully putting him in the freezer. Uh-huh.
So apparently, Shari replied to, looks like Noonie's stories. That look like that says replied to your story. Replied to your story. She say, "See what I was saying?" And then Private's response was, "I see. I don't believe anything Shari says." Okay. She said, "I don't believe anything Shari says. How would she know about the freezer? I never told her that. Weren't you told that by old girl? I understand, but my issue is she pretended to be acting in the best interest of both of y'all, and instead she carried mess back and forth. She and Carrie carried mess to each other is more accurate." She said, "I disagree. You and Carrie were fighting. Friends fight sometimes."
Pause it. That's some bullshit, private. Carrie. Sorry, I got a phone call. Carrie is clearly messy as fuck, taking what everyone's conversations is and telling everyone each other's conversations and starting bullshit. So if you gotta hold Shari accountable for being messy, you gotta hold Carrie accountable for not being able to hold no secrets, no conversations, no nothing. Cause she not beefing with you private, but she telling the shit that she told you to people.
But Carrie told us that her and Private are sisters. In that live.
Right. But they're not real sisters.
No. They didn't meet until Kev made the threat on himself. But they have an allegiance to each other.
Right.
So Private,
that's weird.
Is, I guess, if they have this allegiance to each other as friends or sisters or whatever, then I guess it's right for Private to defend Carrie in this situation, I guess.
Not if Carrie is wrong.
But Noonie said also that she never said anything about the freezer.
Right, but which means Carrie told Shari. Well, she said something to Carrie. She said, "I never told her that about Shari."
No, she never. Noonie said she never said anything about the freezer. But here, how would she know about the freezer? She's admitting that she did say something about the freezer, which Noonie told Carrie. Carrie told Shari. Shari repeated it on the live. Noonie denied it and said it never was said. You following?
Mm-hmm.
But Noonie texts Private about it. And it confirms here.
She did put that nigga in the freezer. Right.
So she did put that nigga in the freezer. Okay. She said, "I never told her that," which means that she never told Shari. I'm assuming she never told Shari that. What people told by old girl. Okay, that's the one you told me to pause on, right? She and Carrie, something to each other is more accurate. I disagree. You and Carrie were fighting. Friends fight sometimes. Shari is being fucking messy. Okay, I don't know why Carrie told her about the freezer, because I never did it. Did it's so shady. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that, but you just admitted to it here.
So she never. No, she. How did she know about the freezer? Meaning she talked about doing it, but she's saying she
But
never
she's
did
saying she
do it.
never did
Like
the
she never
freezer.
did it. Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you that if you and I were fighting, we're both talking to Sam, who's trying to understand what's happened and help. Sam is not messy. Shari acted like she wanted to help. Saying she thinks you slept with Kev ain't help. And Carrie telling her I practiced voodoo and put Kev in the freezer didn't make things any better either. Then she said, Carrie did that and it was used against me, shaking my fucking head. None of them were friends, to be honest. Sad face. Carrie was my friend, not Shari, and they both carried on. Can you kindly send me that message about me? F Kev. Shari wasn't shit. We wouldn't be here with Shari had Carrie told me about the message. Please send it. Don't know what message she's talking about.
I don't know. Noonie seems to be standing on business.
Okay. And she said, please send it. Oh, she sends a fucking message. December the 28th, 7:53 p.m. The message says,
Who is Shari
Shari,
doxing? Who is Shari doxing?
Chamberlain is Georgia.
Take it to put zoom. I don't know what to do. Cover it or something.
Let me get a sticky note. God damn it.
Putting someone in the freezer is like a practice, like a voodoo practice, I believe. Santeria. I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of that stuff.
All right. Let me zoom it back in. And then I'm going to cover the address. Damn, every time I put my finger on it. All right, let me just put my hand right here. All right, it says, pull back some. Remember our bigger action right now. I don't know who this
Starting to
is.
think she may have slept with Kev. She talking about him now. Playing his live about.
Fuck, Erica.
Okay, wait. What is the bigger. What?
What is the bigger action?
And Private is moving like a quarterback. It says, starting to think she may have slept with Kev. She talking about him now, playing his live about how he told her to DIE 3 times in the last something. Then it says SMH. Then it says you unsend a message. It says, I've cried so much in the last 2 days. My heart is grieving so bad. Thank you, Lord, for keeping
This is
me.
Carrie.
Give me a sec. I'll call you back.
This is Carrie. This was on December the 14th at 9:12 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
Okay.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
this was said before the snap on that ass comment. What? Snap on that ass comment.
I don't know the timeline. Shada said, here's a conspiracy theory. Was Shari implanted in their friendship to spy for Kev while they were beefing?
Oh.
Interesting. Check Instagram. Okay.
Okay, she said, which makes it worse. She's also telling Shari, pull back. Some shit, shaking my motherfucking head, Private. I can't believe this. I don't know what Susu is. She said, and then Private comes and says, we don't know what the pullback comment was about. I also want you to know that I asked if she wanted me to send it, and then I said, Noonie thinks Shari is such a good friend, so forget it. I was going to let you see Shari for yourself, which you did. Okay. There's another screenshot here. Okay, here we go. The screenshot says something about wow, it is. How is it? How it is. She said, say less. I'm the prize, Noonie lost. I'm an amazing sister friend. Her loss. God bless her. Sad face. This is on December the 28th. You know what? Yes, send it to her. Okay. There's another message here from Private in between that. She said, I hate the way Kel spoke to Noonie on Mad Cal's Live the other night. I felt like regardless of what happened, he should not have been able to say those things to her unchecked. But Noonie is the center of all of this mess. That's why nobody's dealing with her anymore. She blocked us so she could lie in peace. I don't like that. Then the message here, she said, Carrie and Noonie fell out. Noonie blocked Carrie, but continued to send subliminal messages during her lives. That really hurt Carrie, but she didn't say anything. And that's when she sent this photo here. And then the next message, this marks the beginning of Noonie's fallout with Shari and all this other mess. So this message here marks the beginning. Okay, that one we just read. Okay. And we just went over that one. Sorry. All right, here we go. She said, you know what? Yes, and it is her. December the 28th, Noonie at 8:20 p.m. I don't know what this is a picture of. Something from December the 8th at 7:02 p.m. It looks like a picture inside of a classroom.
Shari, you're a doxer.
Thank you. I'm done talking about this. God is good. Thank God. Thank you. God is good.
So I have those messages from Noonie. If you want to see the messages from Noonie when you're
Yeah, she
done.
said, baby, I'm going to walk away from the beach house. Noonie saying, trying it, and I'm about to snap on that ass.
That's
Good
a snap on
morning.
my neck.
This is Shari.
Right.
No. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, they playing. Look at this.
Okay, who's that from? Carrie or Shari?
Because look, remember this message right here was in blue. Earlier up.
So that's Shari's screenshots.
No,
This
this
is
is Carrie's
Carrie's.
screenshot.
No, the other one is Shari's screenshots, right?
This is Shari's screenshot right here, right?
No, that's
So the
Carrie's
next
side.
one,
No, look, that's Carrie's side of the messages,
the
right?
blue is always going to
Shari.
be correct.
And now
Shari was the
these
one.
ones right there are Shari's side of the messages.
That's what it looks like.
How did Noonie get Shari's side of the messages?
Nooney's in the Carrie to Shari. Noonie, how did you get Shari's side of the messages? Because this same message right here, was on the right hand side on the last screenshot, and it says, "Give me a second, I'll call you back. Give me a second, I'll call you when I can." This is Carrie, because that was on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And then Carrie says here on that Monday, following Monday, "Baby, I'm going to walk away from the beach house. Noonie trying it, and I'm about to snap on that ass." This is Carrie. This is Shari. Good morning. Are you
They're saying
talking?
that Private sent Shari's side to Noonie. I don't know. Exactly, Mamba. So the first one that we seen was Carrie's side of it, because Carrie said she needed to step back on December 14th. She was saying she was grieving on December 14th. Now we see the same message, but it's in gray, which would then mean that's Shari's side of messages. But I'm trying to figure out how she got Shari's side of the messages. But Tessa Mess said that Private sent them to Noonie.
I'm in the request. Hold on. Let me see.
Yes, they're all different,
How do
Kiki.
you accept on the duel?
How do you accept on a duel? What you mean?
How you just let people up on your side a while ago?
Oh, go to your settings, and then it'll say like the three dots. It'll say multi guest up top. Three dots. It'll have multi guest up top with the two people.
Oh, okay. I see it. And that's Private.
Oh, hey, Private.
Hi, Private.
Good night, everybody. So I just wanted to say that because of the comments, they keep saying like Kev is innocent. None of this has anything to do with Kev. None of it. Okay. This fallout happened because after Rizzy's passing, Carrie was very adversely affected by it. I think everybody was affected, but it hit Carrie harder than other people. Noonie was recapping it. Carrie messaged Noonie a text message kind of saying, "Hey Noonie, you're giving too much detail. Can you please not? I'm visualizing it, something like that. Can you stop?" Okay. Noonie said something to the effect of, "Carrie, I understand if you need to leave. I get it." Okay. That's how that went, to my understanding. Carrie did end up leaving the live. But there was a disconnect between Carrie and Noonie where they misunderstood each other some kind of way. And they were both upset at each other. Okay. There was no mess at this point between these two ladies. Noonie felt that she hadn't done anything wrong in recapping what happened because everybody was recapping it. And Carrie felt like she hadn't done anything wrong by asking Noonie to dial back the details because there were people in the live that were kind of saying, this is too much. So neither one of them would kind of concede. They both felt like they were not wrong. Okay. So it's,
Wait, Private. Do you feel like they both were not wrong? Just outside looking in.
yes, I feel like they both were not wrong. I
Okay.
feel like they both were not wrong at that point. And I told that to both of them. I told Carrie, I said, "Carrie, she was already live. I don't go live." I said, "But what if she prepared her stuff before the live. She knew the point she wanted to make. She knew what she wanted to say. And then you come in the comments or you text her like, 'Hey, this is too much.' What did you expect? Did you expect her to just cut her live off? Did you expect her to just change the subject? Where was she supposed to go from there?" To the same token though, Carrie told me that historically, if something was going on while Noonie was live and she called, "Please don't bring him up while I'm up here." That if
I told
something
him
was
that.
going,
And Noonie in the comments saying, "Don't forget, I apologized to Carrie and she wouldn't accept it."
okay, okay. But the bottom line is There was no mess between Noonie and Carrie, in my opinion. In my personal opinion, Noonie never said anything negative about Carrie to me, and Carrie never said anything negative about Noonie to me, and I told both of them that. Now, were they angry at each other? Yes, they were. But in my opinion, that's how you find out who your friends are, because it gets tested. You know what I mean? So I just felt like they were both angry at the time. Also, it wasn't going to benefit either of them for me to go back and tell Carrie Noonie said this or tell Noonie Carrie said that. Okay? However, I did go to Noonie and I told Noonie where I thought she was wrong. And what I told Noonie was this. Noonie, I felt because when they did speak about it, Noonie kind of cut the conversation off. She cut it off. We're not talking about this no more. That's it. That's done. Blah, blah, blah. I felt like that was wrong, because how do you get to just cut the conversation off? I also told Carrie I felt like she was wrong, because after Noonie came off live that day, she called Carrie. Carrie didn't answer. Okay. And then Noonie ended up talking to me and Shari. Okay. And then she tried to talk to Carrie again. And by the time she had talked to Carrie, I feel like Noonie was already upset, because Carrie had spoken to both myself and Shari before speaking to her. Like, I tried to call you, you didn't answer, but you'll go and talk to Private and Shari. That's where Noonie was coming from. Carrie was upset
Right.
because
Okay. So wait, before you go any further, because thank you for explaining. So Carrie and Noonie never had an issue prior to that situation.
no, they were good
And in
friends.
your
So Carrie's
opinion,
problem was
you didn't feel like it was that deep for them to just stop talking. They could have talked
No,
through it.
I did not. I did not feel like it was that deep. And I actually thought they were. And I feel like Shari kind of scooted in, because Noonie,
Coco.
myself, Carrie, and Sam, we have a little group. We all cool. We
Is
don't
that
talk
Sam
every
who's
day.
down here in my comments right now, private, with the little?
I don't know. Yeah, I think Sam is here. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she's here because she
Okay.
shared the live to me. But Shari was not in our group. Okay. And I'm going to tell you another thing. The message that said, I'm about to snap on that ass, I felt like Shari was working against them. Okay? Listen, I felt like Shari was working against them, but I kept it to myself. When Noonie shared that message with me that said, because I'm about to snap on that ass, it was a message that was between Carrie and Shari.
So
And I
Shari
felt like,
sent that to Noonie. Noonie sent it. That's how the fucking messages got. Okay, that's where we were, because I'm like, wait a minute. I just read a different message and it was in blue and now it's in gray. How did we get Shari's side of the story? How did we get Shari's side?
because Shari
You on mute?
sent that message.
You on mute?
Damn. So here's my thing.
Noonie said I've been saying it.
If Shari was talking about Noonie, why would she send those messages to Noonie? Go ahead, Private. I think you were gonna explain that.
So I may have told Noonie, like, I don't trust Shari. I don't feel like Shari is working to restore peace between y'all. I don't something about Shari. I don't understand how she even got in this. Okay? But Noonie really thought Shari was her friend. So I let it play out. Okay? But when Shari sent that message that was between her and Carrie, and it said, I'm about to snap on that ass. Carrie was I'm about to tell y'all what that was about. Noonie had went live. And this was after her and Carrie kind of fell out a little bit. They hadn't gone that far yet. It was still fixable at this point. Noonie was in her live doing sneak dissing. It was sneak dissing. And Sam can co-sign what I'm telling you. She was throwing comments to Carrie while she was live. That's not okay. You muted. You muted. Susu, I can't hear.
You
Fuck,
muted.
I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Noonie and Carrie spoke on that. And what Noonie said, she said that Carrie took as a sneak diss was her saying, I apologize if I offended any of you guys with the details that I was sharing about the live with Rizzy.
No,
Is
no, no,
that
no.
what happened?
No, no, that was real. Now that was a real Noonie. Listen, when I first talked to Noonie,
So
first
wait,
of
I
all,
need to know if that's what Carrie took as shots.
no, no, not
Okay.
that. Mm-mm.
So what were
And
the
I'm gonna tell you,
shots, Private?
I can't remember word for word because I was in and out that day, but I did hear like she was saying things to I knew it was to Carrie. Carrie knew it was to Carrie. I guess Shari knew it was to Carrie. I don't know who else knew. I knew it was to Carrie, and I didn't think it was cool. And that's the day that Carrie sent that message to Shari saying, I'm about to snap on that ass. But one thing I need to also tell y'all, when how I found out about this,
Okay,
Noonie
Noonie
called me.
said what happened was they got upset because she said no one runs her platform.
Who got upset about that?
That's what.
Who
That's
Noonie? Who told you what to talk about and who was trying to run your nothing at all? And this has nothing to do with Cav. This is about a group of ladies that were fostering a friendship and it fell out. It has nothing to do with
But
Cav,
you're
okay?
forgetting that Shari talks to Kev.
Well, I listen, I don't even talk to Shari Susu. And listen,
But your best friend, Carrie, does.
does.
now
And
But
Noonie
I
okay,
does
so hold on.
too.
Before we move forward, I have a very important question. How did Shari become? Who introduced Shari to the group?
I don't know because I was never in, listen, I was never introduced to Shari. I don't know how. Listen, y'all. Noonie called my phone 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock her time, a.m. She was crying. That's how this came to me. She was crying at 4 a.m. She called me. She was telling me about everything, but I had already kind of heard about it from Carrie. She was crying because she had tried to call Carrie and Carrie didn't answer at the time. And she was upset. Carrie also cried. So that's how I came into this. Is because both of them kind of called me, and I thought that we were kind of trying to restore the peace between them. But when you send a message from Carrie saying I'ma snap on that ass to Noonie, you not trying to fix nothing between them because that only pissed Noonie off. That only made Noonie upset. There was no fixing it after that.
That's not true. That's
Hold
not
on, Noonie.
true.
I'm gonna let you talk in just 1 second. Private. Carrie is wrong for telling Shari that she finna snap on Noonie ass when it don't have nothing to do with Shari and it has everything to do with her friendship with her. It would
I
be
agree.
genuine if she said she finna snap to you because you're a mutual between the two of them. Shari is playing mutual. You get what I'm saying? But she
Yep.
really ain't in this shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
So
she
Carrie
instigating.
has wrongs, and I know that you riding with Carrie right now. But Noonie is
Listen,
not wrong for being in her space saying that no one runs her live.
no, she's not wrong for that. But Susu,
So
to,
how is anyone mad? How is Carrie or you looking at it as taking shots when it's the truth, especially if neither one of y'all want to run her shit? I
all
would
right,
only be offended if I want to run it.
right.
So what I find,
So
okay, what I find, okay, let me say this real fast. Throughout all of this, Private, now I gotta be honest with you. How did you not play a part in all of this? It sounds like you were the middle person in between of everybody, and between you and Shari. To me, the way it looks, you got Carrie, you got Noonie. In the middle, you got Shari and you got Private.
okay, wait, Erica.
And you going around the Shari doing this a figure eight around y'all going from one to other, and you doing the same thing.
Not me. Now listen. So listen here. I never had a conversation with Shari. Not a DM, not an inbox, not a text. Didn't have her number. She didn't have mine. So this is what I got from Carrie. Carrie told me that Noonie and Shari were cool. And I believe that Carrie and
Y'all hear me
Shari
my
were
line
doing
though.
some
Go ahead.
I believe that Carrie and Shari were doing business together. They were working on something together. Okay? So Noonie talked to Shari and Carrie also talked to Shari. But Carrie was talking to Shari about business. I don't know what Noonie and Shari had going on, but that's how Shari got into it. Not to me. I never talked to Shari.
Stop right there. They weren't talking business. They were talking
They
privately.
weren't talking
This,
business, babe. They
they
was
weren't
talking
talking
shit.
business. They was talking shit. And this message right here tells us that they was talking shit. And the fact that she was comfortable because a partner, that person that I'm talking business to, I ain't gonna tell them about somebody on the internet till I'm about to snap on that ass.
They were
Wait,
Listen,
one
doxing
second too.
people.
Let me let Noonie go in because I had the question is for Noonie too. Because Noonie, you were in that live in Mad Cow's live. Shari ratted Carrie out about something Private told Carrie. What was that again? She said, no, actually, Carrie, you said Private said something, and I forget what it was. Do you remember what it is, Noonie?
Uh, it was so much. Hold on. Actually, you said, private said.
Hold on, let me.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I want to answer first though before we talk about honesty, girl. Just
Because
say you don't remember.
I don't want to answer that specific question because I really don't remember because she said that private says so many things. You see what I mean?
So here's the thing that I'm trying to tell Private. Private, you rocking with Carrie, right? And y'all sisters,
no.
and I get it. And I don't want that to ever break, right? But Carrie is sharing whatever thoughts and feelings you have about the situations with Shari.
I don't know about that.
Well,
Pull,
private
pull the clip. Pull the clip. I know
Shari
exactly
Susu,
what I'm
said
listen.
talking about.
Susu,
Shari
You
said
talking
listen.
that
about the October
private told
26th
her.
clip?
No, I'm
Oh, the
talking about
clip
the
from
one on
Mad
Mad
House
Cow
Live.
Live. Shari said Noonie was saying something to Carrie, and then Shari said, "Well, actually, Carrie, you did say that. You said Private told you blah 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 blah." But I'm forgetting what exactly it was.
I am too, because she said that so many people said so many things, but I want to clear something up that's important. Okay. The reason why I cut Carrie down in that conversation was because she said, let me chime private into this phone call. And my response to that was, we are both two grown adults. If we can't resolve it on our own, I don't want to resolve it with anybody else. Because it always seems like Carrie needs a third party to do everything. And I don't get down like that. She wanted to
So
chime
here's my thing. Here's my thing. Private, what are you mad at Noonie for if you agree that she didn't do anything wrong by saying that that was
That's
her
the
lie?
question.
I'm mad because there was some things that so the way it came to me is that everybody's like feeling a way about each other to the point that we're not really talking to each other, but everybody's kind of talking to Noonie. So Noonie went and told one person one thing that I didn't say, and Noonie told another person something else that I didn't say, and said another thing that I didn't say, and that when it came, and I'm asking Noonie like, Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said this? I never told you that. And then something else comes and somebody says Noonie said, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't say that. And it's other
Can you
things like
explain that, Noonie? Why did
I
you?
can I can totally explain it.
Yeah. Why
I
did you tell
told
Sam that Private said that Carrie feels like you're vigilante?
because that's what she said.
I did not say that to you, Noonie. I specifically
I told Sam that someone told Carrie
Who
that
is
I was
someone? Y'all okay?
vigilante.
At this point, y'all don't gave out.
I
Wait,
don't know.
pause.
I don't know who that someone is. In the clip, she said it was none of my business. Remember? In Mad Cow's panel, I asked her that question. I told Sam, would you believe that somebody sent a message to Carrie saying that I'm vigilante and she told Private that? That's exactly what I told Sam. Whatever was communicated back to you is always something different. So instead of you, to be honest, between Carrie and Private was my favorite one because she's more laid back and has more of a lighter personality.
Sam is
Okay,
So,
here is
here.
Sam. Here is Sam. Okay, Sam. She's spinning. Sam, what hey babe, welcome up.
Hey,
What
how you doing?
what conversation? What did you hear Noonie say and what did you relay back to Private?
First of all, I ain't even into none of this shit. I ain't even know none of this shit was fucking going on. Okay? Let me tell all four of y'all, or whoever the fuck, Shari included. I never liked Shari. Never liked that bitch, okay? From when I was in the band. I'm a real band member, okay? Okay? So at the end of the day, this don't got shit to do with none of that. This got something to do with Carrie and Noonie want to have a fucking pissing contest. Okay? All
But
right?
I'm just asking you about your part, babe. Because now you are
I ain't
involved
got
in
no
the
problem. I
situation.
ain't have no problem.
Because
I'm
whatever
just like,
conversation you had with
hey,
these
so
two,
So you thought, Sam? Why you say that?
Wait a minute. Did
but
you say so? You thought what?
I'm finna get to that. Hold on, I'm finna get to that because I'm finna say what I gotta say. I don't do none of that internet shit, please. Okay, so please let me speak because I forget what the fuck I'm finna say. But at the end of the day, I don't do none of this shit, right? So at the end of the day, I didn't know all this back end conversation, and all this riff raff, and all this extra shit was going on. Me and Private met. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly thought that was my sister. We met from that. You know what I'm saying? We met from that. I met Carrie. I've been knowing Noonie like, but you know what I'm saying? We wasn't. It just so happened to happen, right? Shit happens, and I left. Kev ain't blocked me, ain't kicked me out or none of that shit, right? I just had to correct that for Kev. He ain't never kicked me out or do none of that. I just left for my own reasons, and I feel like I couldn't told him about it. So it is what it is, right? Okay, so Carrie, Private, and all this extra shit they got going on is pissing me off because I ain't know shit about this shit. I never liked Shari, so Shari could keep my fucking name out her mouth because I ain't never knew the bitch. Never knew her and never liked her. Okay, so I never knew her, never liked her anyway. So she keep my name in her mouth, and whoever told her about my name and all that shit, I don't like Shari. I don't fuck with Shari. Never liked her from a year ago when she switched up on Kevin and went over there with Rick. Never liked her. Okay, so they ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I'm just saying. Okay, probably shouldn't say that, but I'm just keeping it a buck. Okay, so all this shit
okay,
that
shit,
all the shit
that's
that
what
Carrie,
happened.
hold on, no, all man, Susu, all the shit that Sumu, all the shit that Carrie and Noonie and Private and Shari got going on, I ain't know shit about that.
Sumu, my
Okay,
name is Susu. You said it right
okay,
the first time.
okay. I mixed up my words, my bad. But
It's
anyway, I
okay.
ain't know shit about. I ain't know shit about that. All right. So Noonie came in on last straw. That's what it was. And honestly, all this shit is a fucking like a pissing contest. I don't want shit to do with none of you motherfuckers. For real. It pissed me off. I'm done. I'm done. I don't even talk to nobody on the back end. All this extra shit is too fucking much. To be
Okay.
honest.
and
Okay.
I don't blame her for feeling that way.
Okay, but
It's too
wait,
fucking
because the question has
much.
not been
Y'all
answered
just
though.
having a fucking contest. And it's
I,
too stupid. And it's
I
making it more than what
understand.
the
I
fuck it
understand
is.
they both your friends and you're upset that they're at
I'm
odds and I
not
can
saying no more, 'cause I ain't even on these bitches having all these extracurricular conversations and all this shit.
So wait a
Okay?
minute. I have a
Yeah,
question, Sam. I know you upset, and I want you to just calm down for a second, okay? And no extra conversations outside of me and Susu.
I don't do none of
And
this
I
shit.
understand that you
Everything
don't do this. I understand. But as you can see, hold on. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment, please. So it's the same as everybody else's. So my thing is this is that You got put in the middle of this because apparently Noonie was called texting and
I
calling
ain't even
you.
saying I'm in the middle. I ain't even doing all that shit, Erica. I'm not even saying I'm in the middle. Stop flinging my motherfucking name around like I knew what the fuck was going on, because I
But if
don't.
you're talking to these
And,
people, you got to know what's going on because your name is all up and through these messages.
Erica, hold on, hold on. I need you to listen, baby. That's what I need you to do. Okay.
I'm reading them though.
Okay. Just listen in. I just need you to listen 1 minute. I promise you, and no disrespect, right? My name getting thrown around, right? Because I'm not messy. I don't do none of this shit. I ain't know none of these motherfucking females was having all these conversations with Shari. I ain't never liked her. I told her I ain't never liked Shari. Okay, never liked her. Even when I never liked her. So they ain't got nothing to do with she throwing my name around talking about some private and all this shit. Shari, bring your ass in the box if she here. If she here, bring that bitch up, please.
Listen,
I
I
never
want.
liked.
I
But
need to.
wait, can I please speak? Can I please speak? And Sam, respectfully, I just want to speak to you real quick. When you came up here, the conversation was about
I'm sorry.
whether
I
or
probably
not
won't.
Noonie, whether or not, one second,
Bad.
Sam, whether or not Noonie told you that Private said that Carrie feels like
No,
Noonie
ain't
is
nobody never told me.
vigilante. Did you tell
Yeah, I
No,
want to
Private?
hear from Sam.
no. I never knew. No,
You never put
none.
a name on it. You never said that to Private.
No, no.
Wow. Oh my God.
No. I ain't never told nobody. I thought nobody was vigilante or shit. Okay,
No,
motherfucker.
she never told. No. She's not asking you if you said that. She's asking you if I told you that.
Oh no, you never told me that. No.
All right, Sam, you got to say your final words.
All right. Fuck, bye. Shit.
My Lord.
I need to tell y'all another
So,
thing.
wait. So, Sam, you do know that if you had that conversation in private and you said that Noonie said Private's name, that
No,
you
Sam
would
didn't
be
say that. Sam
Hold
didn't
on.
tell me that.
okay. Then what
Sam
did you
didn't
say in
say.
your messages? Erica, pull the messages up. My head hurt. Pull the
About to.
messages
Okay.
up.
Somebody told me that
Hey, paper
Sam
dropper.
didn't tell me that. She's not the problem.
Okay, and I want to say one more thing. If we're going to keep on with the somebody told me bullshit, I'm not participating in anything else.
Noonie, well, don't participate.
Okay,
But that's not right, Private, because right now it's looking like she's being lied on. So you gotta be
No,
no.
that's
fair.
the
No, she's
problem.
talking
That is the
diabolical. I
problem.
ain't know shit
No,
about this
that's what.
conversation.
Listen to
I ain't
me.
know shit about y'all. Y'all supposed to y'all on the phone with
Hold
Shari and
on,
none
I
of that.
got a
That shit.
refund. I got to
Oh my
refund you.
God.
I got to refund the drop. Sam, stay right there. Noonie, you did told Sam that. I'm looking at the message.
I just said that.
Nobody told me shit, Erica. What they talking
Wait a
about? Let's
minute,
talk
I
about it.
because
just said that.
I told Sam
Goofy ass.
someone told Carrie I was vigilante. Is that not what happened? And hold on, let me turn the message around, babe.
Okay, say it again. I'm sorry, Erica. Start
You can
over.
read it for
Can you
yourself,
start?
honey.
Okay, can you read it for me, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Let me go back here. So your name is all up in here because Noonie is texting Carrie. This is a conversation between Noonie and Carrie. Merry Christmas, Noonie. Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said Carrie thinks you're vigilante? Is that
That's
not what
not
she?
Carrie. That's not Carrie. That's private.
I just said that. I said this is a conversation between Private and Noonie.
No, you said.
You
Oh, I'm
said
Well, I don't
sorry.
know.
Yeah,
Carrie.
this is Private and Noonie. Sorry. So Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said Carrie thinks you're vigilante? And then Noonie responds and says, "Is that not what she told? What she was told?" Noonie responds. Private responds and says, "I never told you that Carrie thinks that. Thinks that. I specifically told you Carrie doesn't think that." Then Noonie responds and says, "Someone told Carrie that I was vigilante, and she shared that information. Shared that with you, correct?" Then she said, "Sam asked, we were was
Never
we."
asked.
What was going
I
on with it and where Carrie's been. And I gave her the rundown. I haven't
asked.
spoken to Carrie, nor do I want anything to do with her. Typo, I haven't spoken of Carrie.
Y'all just threw me in some shit. Y'all fucked up for that. For real. Y'all
And if I
fucked
got
up
some
because y'all.
things wrong, I apologize. I hadn't spoken to Sam in a very long time, to be honest, since Thanksgiving. When's the last time you spoke to Noonie?
Who, me?
Yes.
You talking to me? A week ago. Some days ago through text message. She sent me a text message.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
what?
wait,
But
Erica
prior to
and
that,
Sam. Wait, Erica.
No, I don't talk to her.
Sam.
I'm talk to the phone like twice. I don't. That's what we
No,
talking.
Sam and I really don't talk like that. Then
Okay, Sam.
I
I have to say.
texted I
Well,
texted Sam yesterday when I was driving back from the Keys to let her know that Kev had doxed
I'm so
me
fucking
and
mad at you.
Carrie.
I'm really
I mean,
fucking.
me in private. Sorry. That's
You
what I
you
said. She didn't even respond.
you have a fucking pissing contest, right? And I ain't know shit about this shit. I don't even like Shari. Y'all even know that, right? So then y'all up here talking to Shari and then causing all this fucking confusion for what?
Sam, listen to me, Sam.
Mm.
I never talked to Shari.
That's
I
why I
never.
say I don't be in shit. I'm a comment because I've been for 4 years. I was man.
Sam.
So private, if you never
Hold
spoke
on.
to
Sam, it's not.
Let
It's
Shari.
not to
Private and Sam
finish.
talk. We got to get some order in here. Because
Sam,
right
listen
now,
to
Sam
me.
is saying Private lied on her. Private and
What?
Sam need to talk.
I ain't
Okay.
hear that shit. I don't even know what you talking about, but maybe she need to say it again. But I ain't hear that shit.
No,
I
Okay.
ain't
let
hear
me
that.
tell you. You said you never told Private this conversation, but Private is in Nooney's text messages saying that
Yeah.
you said that Noonie said, right?
Read that part again, Erica.
Listen to me, please. Sam, listen to me. You remember. Listen to me, Sam. Listen first. So I was on a call with Carrie. Carrie told me that Noonie had said that to you, and you told her that I said that Carrie thinks Noonie is vigilante, but I never said that, right? You got on the call with Carrie and I. You were on the call. If you go back in those text messages, Erica, the date that I messaged Noonie and I said, Noonie, why did you tell Sam that? I was on a call. In the process of the call, I text Noonie like, why you said that? I never told you that. That's the date we were on a call, Sam. And let me tell you something. That also is the same date that I told Noonie, listen, going forward, I never want to have a conversation with you on the phone because
okay, so hold on. The
you're
day you told her you don't want to have a conversation with her on the phone was on December the 29th.
Wait, private. What are you saying?
No, Erica, check that again because the day she told me
Hold
that
on.
was December 31st.
We
Oh,
got to
And
get
the
31st.
some
I'm
reason,
order
sorry.
in
Let me get
here.
to.
We got to get some order in here, or we're
First of
never going
all,
to understand each other. And I
I
want
promise you,
everyone to understand each other because it seems like y'all really care about each other.
I don't want to be up here. I don't even
I
do this type of
understand,
thing.
Sam, and
me,
I
me
know
and
being a comic cousin, it's really hard being on the panel and talking and discussing and stuff like that. But unfortunately, your friends have brought you in this situation.
My name keep getting thrown around, and I don't got shit to do
Right,
with shit.
right. And I want to
I ain't no.
understand your hold on, and I want to understand your anger. So
I'm doing
just give
none
me
of that
2 seconds, Sam. We got to hear each other out. We can't talk over each other.
shit.
Okay?
Okay,
Fuck
so
you.
We got
Susu,
to
let's
I
you and
need
I
you to
talk. Hold
calm
on,
down,
Sam.
Sam. I
Give
just
me
Fuck
need you
one
you
to
throwing
second,
calm
Sam.
down, babe.
I'm gonna
like
mute you
Calm
like
for
it's
down.
3 o'clock.
one second. I understand you
Stop
upset. Okay, so hold
now.
on. Listen, hold on. I'm gonna mute you so I can say what I need to say. Hold on. Okay. So Private is saying right now, in front of all of us, over 1,000 plus people between me and Susu. She's saying that on December the 31st, when she was texting Noonie, she was on the phone with you and Carrie. Am I
okay,
correct,
maybe
Private?
yes, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was on the phone when I sent the text that said,
What?
Noonie, why did you? Because listen, that's why I told Noonie that because I was still upset about the things that they said I said that I didn't say. So I'm like,
Okay,
I
so on
can't
December
even.
the
who is
29th,
they?
hold on here, right here, December. So it was December the 29th then. So
That's
December the
okay.
29th, on Monday, December the 29th at 8:02 a.m., you text
Yes.
Noonie and said, Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said Carrie thinks you're vigilante? So this was the phone call y'all was on December the 29th.
Yeah, I guess we were
So
on a
my
phone
question
call.
is, hold on. So my question is, Sam, were you on the phone with Carrie in private?
Hey, Sam, you're on mute. Sam?
No, no. When? What you said December when?
December
I ain't been on the
29th.
December. No,
So
December
no.
you're
28th
saying,
and the
wait,
29th.
Erica, wait. Sam,
I don't even
are
talk.
you
I don't
saying,
talk to.
you have never had a conversation with Private about Noonie saying that Private told her that Carrie thinks that she's vigilante? You're saying that conversation has never happened.
Oh no, no.
Sam,
It was
we
a
gotta
joke.
get. Let me go get Carrie. Hold on a second.
No need. That was a joke. Okay, that was at the. I ain't gotta explain all this shit. First of all, I don't know what the fuck they
What was
got
a
going on.
joke?
What the hell?
Well, can
What
I
the
just,
fuck?
Susu, is it okay if I just tell you very briefly
Noonie,
where
she
What?
I'm at
said
with
that it
all of
was a
this?
joke.
What was a
What
joke?
the hell?
Her
Oh, she
telling
did say it.
Private that about you.
She
No,
did say
Well,
it.
Sam
clearly we
didn't
know
tell.
now.
Sam didn't tell me
Look,
that.
No,
Carrie
hell
told me.
no. Okay, hold it,
oh
hold
my
it,
Carrie
hold
told
it,
God.
me that
hold it.
Sam told it to
She
her.
just said no, no,
Private,
no, no,
private,
no, no, no,
private. Can
no,
I
no,
drop you
no,
down for 1 second so I can
no, no, no,
bring
no, no.
Carrie up? Because it's
She
only gonna
just
let me up
Yes.
said
two at a
that she
time.
said
And
it.
then I'll bring
Yes.
you
Just
Hold
right
said
back
on.
it.
up, okay?
Yes.
She
Yes.
just said she said it. It was a joke. We done went through all this ring around the rosy, all this screaming and hollering
Yeah, it's
about whoever we don't like and all this nonsense just for you to come out and say you said it.
Hold on,
Wait,
Trina.
what you?
Hey, Carrie. How are you? Good evening. Good morning, whatever time it is. So,
Hey, how y'all doing?
were
Well,
you
you
on
know.
a call on December the 29th? Were you in private and Sam on a call together?
Can't remember babe, about no phone calls at the 29th. I can, from what I'm hearing with this conversation, um, Noonie said something to Sam. Noonie put Sam into something, and Sam asked her,
I don't talk to Noonie.
Noonie, why
What?
did I say? She's sending you a text, and you responded to her, and Noonie was like, "Is that not what you said?" And she said, "You said, Noonie, I didn't say that. That's not what I said." And you
Okay,
was
so you
pissed,
missed
and
it. So
you wasn't.
back up for me, Carrie. So
Mm-hmm.
Private just told us that when she sent this message right here that's on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
this message right here on December the 29th at 8:02 8 a.m. She she texted Noonie and said, Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I said Carrie thinks you're vigilante? She said during this text message right here, you, her, and Sam were on the phone while she was texting Noonie and questioning her.
Not if it's at 8:02 in the morning. At
Hell,
8:02 in the morning, I'm asleep.
okay. So I
So
just want to
Sam
say
is not.
this.
Sam don't be on no phone call at 8:02 in the morning because Sam be knocked out.
God, I promise on my soul. You know what? You know what? Y'all pissing me the
The
fuck off.
only people that put Sam in
No, all
anything
y'all
is Carrie
asking
and
is
Private.
lying.
That's
Quiet
it.
as kept. All
Noonie,
y'all
Noonie, cut it
lying.
out.
Fucking name
First
around
off,
like I'm some
let me just
silent.
say this because I don't know what's going on. This to me is just stupid, right?
Yes, as
I didn't
hell.
put Sam into nothing.
Nothing to do
Oh,
with
it's
me.
Sam
stupid
stay
now, but
out
you're
of
the one
shit.
that started it. So finish it.
Who you talking
But
to?
what is y'all trying to hide though? Why is y'all lying?
Trina, what you talking about? Who lying? Ain't nobody lying
Hold
about
on,
nothing.
Trina. Hold
I'm
on,
Oh
just
well,
Trina.
Sam,
well, I'm
So
glad
let
Sam,
me
you
ask you
answered
straight
this
up,
because
Carrie.
Sam.
Let
It
this
me
ain't
is the
ask
no
you.
reason.
Hold
last
on,
one.
Trina. Hold on, Trina.
who the
Let me
fuck
ask
you
Sam, it
you
ain't
talking
no
straight up.
reason to
Hold
even go
on.
back
Hold
and
on. Let me
forth
mute
with it.
y'all on this
It's
side.
foolishness,
I
baby.
don't know.
to?
Hold
Fuck is
on.
you talking about?
I can't mute
Somebody
on that
lying.
side. Can you? Okay, so listen, Carrie. Wait a minute, Sam. Wait a minute, Sam.
Stop fucking play. Don't fucking play with me.
So
Yeah,
Carrie,
your ass lying.
hold
Yeah,
on.
I
Sam,
So
Sam,
like
Carrie.
just get out, Sam.
your ass.
Sam,
Fuck
just
your
do
ass.
it,
So
Block
baby.
Carrie,
me.
who told you? Who told you? Who told you that Noonie was that Carrie? Hold on. It says Noonie. Why did you tell Sam that Carrie thinks you're vigilante? Thinks that you're vigilante. Who told you that, Carrie?
So that was said from Noonie said it to Sam. And Sam asked Noonie, why did she say that? And if
No,
Sam go
no,
back in
I
her
did it.
message,
That no, she
No,
didn't.
I did it.
wait a minute, Sam.
Man, you know what?
Y'all
I'm
better
done with
get
Wait,
all
y'all
y'all.
shit
No,
right.
no, no, no,
wait
no,
a
no,
minute.
no,
It was
no.
not
Trina,
asked on
you
the
need to be quiet.
telephone.
You know
It was
what?
not
That's
asked
not
on the
even what Erica
telephone.
just asked you,
Oh,
though.
I
That's
mean,
not
y'all,
even what
Listen,
Erica just
listen,
asked.
y'all gotta slow down, bro. Y'all gotta slow down.
Why do y'all
Or y'all
keep
will
not
never hear what the
answering the
story
questions
is.
and going
don't
into
do
these long
shit.
Y'all
stories?
gotta slow down or y'all not gonna hear what the answer is.
But can you answer the question directly?
I didn't even hear it.
What's the question, honey?
The
Well, I'm answering
question
the
Hold
question
on,
is
either way. The question
Trina,
is
I'm
being
getting
answered.
frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. Can we all
Go ahead, bro.
speak one at a time? No interruptions, please.
Y'all just
Carrie is
too lead.
talking. Let's hear Carrie, and when she's done talking, we can ask whatever questions we have. And Sam, you can cuss Carrie out and call her a liar. But let's
Y'all said,
hear
but
her
I don't know what the
side
fuck they
of
talking about.
everything first. Sam, please calm down. Carrie, go ahead.
So in December, since December 14th, I haven't talked to Noonie. Noonie's been back and forth with Private, where Private's been trying to keep me and Noonie talking. I have not talked to Noonie. Sam, I don't know if she's been talking to Noonie or not. She and I talk about Noonie. Now, it said to Private about me thinking she was vigilante. When I had that conversation, Private said she texts. It wasn't in the morning at 8 o'clock. I can tell you that. We was not on the phone at that time of morning. We had that conversation. Private said she texted Noonie and asked her about it. I asked Sam later on that day. Sam asked Noonie, why did she say that? She didn't say that. Noonie then responded, is that not what you said? Sam said, no, that's not what the fuck I said. Sam said, I don't get in y'all shit. So Sam had a text and Sam went off on her because she said, I didn't tell you that. It's a fucking lie. Sam then called me and asked me about it. Sam, I don't know. I don't talk to Noonie. Haven't talked to Noonie since I left the beach house. That's how that went. Now, when they talk to each other,
Okay,
I don't know.
pause
I
right
don't
here. Now
care.
pause right there. Pause right there. You said Sam never told Noonie that. The problem with that statement is that it was never Sam telling Noonie anything. It was Sam receiving from Noonie this information. And then
There is
Sam,
no
So
hold
text.
what I
on,
said
hold
is
on.
Sam
And then
said
hold
she never.
on.
Y'all
Everybody, because
is.
I want us all to get on the same page. Please, y'all. Please. It's late. I know it's late. The original statement from Private was, Noonie, why did you tell Sam that I told you that Carrie feels like you're vigilante? So where does Sam come in denying what Noonie said?
Can I answer that?
But
Go ahead.
Carrie just lied right now
No,
because
you
there is
can't say I
no
lied about
text.
nothing, baby.
There is no text between Sam and I that exists about this conversation because her and I had the conversation over the phone briefly. And what I had told Sam was, first of all, it wasn't even about any of this. We were just talking about something else. I hadn't spoken to her since Thanksgiving. And I said, could you believe that somebody reached out to Carrie saying that I'm vigilante and she told Private that, right? Because Private was the one that told me. Sam was like, oh my God, I can't believe this bullshit's still going on. The reality is that
I got mad at both of y'all.
you just said,
I was mad at
Carrie,
three of y'all
Carrie,
ass.
Right.
Susu,
I
You
didn't know
say
y'all
that to
Susu,
both. You
Carrie
say
hold,
that to
just
everybody.
said
doing this
that
Susu,
extra shit.
Sam and I were texting back and
hold
forth.
on, hold on,
I didn't know y'all
pause.
was doing none of this
Susu,
shit.
I'm gonna have to drop you because I need all of them on the panel at one
About that
time.
motherfucking
Because
trademark.
Well, I'm
Private
not.
in the request, Kev in the request, Noonie over
All that.
there,
Well,
and the only way we're gonna get and Private can come up here. I can drop Trina and Private can come up here because
Bye bye, Trina.
they're
I,
not gonna talk
bitch,
and bringing them
bye
up and
bye with
down.
your lying
It's
ass
better.
self. The fuck?
Bye.
Okay,
Bye now. Don't cry now.
Private
But
can
Sam don't
come
even get
up.
in it. Sam says she
Trina
hate when
drop.
shit
Thank
go
you,
on.
Trina.
So she don't even be in the
Private,
middle
you
of
can
that
come
shit.
up.
She says she hate it goes on.
So, all I want
She
to
says
say
she
is
not
that
coming up with Kev.
She's
No
not
ass
coming up
up
with
here.
There's no Kev here. So Private, come over here. It's the four of y'all right here, and me and Erica, and let's make some sense out of it. Kev no longer in the request. Okay. Carrie, who told you Who told you? Who's the someone? Who is that someone?
What do you mean that someone?
You just said that. No, Noonie just said that. Carrie said someone told her that Noonie is vigilante. Who is that someone?
Like, sorry, I received a inbox. I'm not gonna tell y'all who sent me an inbox, but I
They said so.
received a inbox that said that Noonie was vigilante. Okay, I told that person I don't believe it. I wasn't even talking to Noonie at that time. I told that person I don't believe it. I
I
never
want to see
responded to that
receipts
person.
about that. I don't believe it.
I'm
Okay,
not
pause
showing you
right there.
receipts of
Wait,
a
wait.
fuck thing.
Pause right there. Pause right there. Now, who did you share that message that you got? Who did you share that to?
I told it to private.
Okay.
I told
So you
private. Somebody
received.
sent me an
So now
inbox.
we're making sense of what happened here. Okay. I got to start from the very beginning, which is you. You're the beginning. You got a message, right? Was it Shari that sent you
Mm-hmm.
that message?
It was not.
Be
I
honest
haven't
here
talked to
because these are
Shari since
all
I
your
haven't talked to
friends.
Noonie. Listen
Hmm?
to me. I haven't talked to Shari since I haven't talked to Noonie. If y'all want to know how all this shit started, I'll send you the messages.
Okay,
Again,
that's
I have
fine.
not talked to
So you're
Shari.
saying it wasn't
Shari
Shari that
and
sent you
Noonie
that
have been
message.
blocked since December the
I want to
14th. So I
focus. I
haven't
want
talked
to
to
focus,
Shari and I
babe.
haven't talked to
We're going to
Noonie.
get to that part. We're going to get to that part. I promise. I want you to express yourself. I promise you. But we have to start from this situation here. Then we can let Sam
So
go
That
and
is the
move on to the next thing.
situation.
Okay? You
That
said you
is the
received the DM.
situation.
Okay. I understand, babe.
Mm-hmm.
You said you received the DM. Was it a real page
Mm-hmm.
and a real person, or was it a fake page?
A real page and a real person. My assumption. I mean, I don't go back and look. I looked at it. I told the person I don't
So
believe them, and that was
so
that.
you went to private and said, I got a message today that somebody said that Noonie was vigilante. Private,
Yes.
private. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, and she said she didn't believe it. And I told Noonie this. She said she did not believe it. She said, I know all of Noonie's burn up pages. I don't think Noonie is vigilante. That's what Carrie told me. I said, Carrie, who sent you that message? Show it to me. Send it to me. She sent it to me. I
So you
messaged
have
that
it right
person.
now.
Listen, that this person,
Wait, so you have the
listen
message right
to
now.
the DM from the person who messaged her.
Yes.
Yes, and I also messaged that person because the
Okay,
points
you
that
don't
the
have to give
person
us the
made.
name of the person. You don't have to give us the name of the person. But
Can you
can
send
you
it to me?
crop it? Hold on. We're getting somewhere. Can you crop it and send it to Erica?
I'm not going to crop it and send it to Erica because there are names in there. But the reason why I asked
What
for Carrie to
names? If the message was just, hold on, private. If the message
that's
was
not
just
just what
about her being vigilante, what names would be in there?
that because listen to me.
Okay.
That's why I asked her to send it to me because the things that they said, and I told this to Noonie, the things that they said made sense. They said, think about it. Vigilante is a Spanish word for revenge. Vigilante is a Spanish word for revenge. Noonie is Hispanic. Whoever is vigilante, this person, that's why I'm not going to say the name because this person is Bando. Okay?
fuck
The
that.
person is Bando.
So are you? Wait.
But you're
Hold
not
up.
Bando
Hold
and
up.
neither is
No.
Noonie, so
Hold on.
who gives a fuck?
Who gives?
And this
Stop.
is the
See,
Stop.
this is what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, just
I'm
okay.
done.
listen. But
I'm dropping. I
just
see y'all.
listen.
I'm done with all you motherfuckers. I'm
I'm
blocking
done
you.
with all of them too. Susu.
Carrie, Mooney,
Noonie.
Carrie. I ain't never fuck with Shari. Shari, let
But
this be.
wait. I'm
Hold on,
trying to
hold on,
vindicate you here, Sam. So if you want to be
Susu.
in the comments, please
Well, I
stay in the
already
live at
said to
least.
y'all, Sam don't be in the middle of shit,
Sam
so I don't
haven't
even know
done
how
So
she got
why
put
is
in
anything.
the middle
private
of shit.
saying that Sam is in the middle of it?
I never said Sam was
Look at the
Susu.
messages between her and
I never
Noonie.
said
Either
Sam was in
way,
the middle of anything.
What you
look at the
mean?
Yes, you
messages that
did
Noonie
because you
sent.
just put it in the messages right there.
No,
What
this
did you
Noonie
is
don't
do?
know
this.
what you're talking about. Hold on. Noonie don't know what you're talking about in the situation.
Oh my
Carrie
God.
said she never had that conversation. Sam
Mm-mm.
said, I don't know what the fuck you talking
That's
about.
not what I just said. That's not what I just said,
No,
Susu.
Susu, what conversation you listening to?
That's not what I
Because
just
that's
Yeah,
not
said.
true.
that's not what they said though, Susu. That's not what they're
Okay,
saying. That's
okay.
not putting it in, that's not putting her in the middle of that's
Erica,
Let me
yeah.
say
Erica, I'm
this.
coming over
Let me
there.
say this. When
I'm
it
Okay,
coming
come
over
come
there.
down
on.
to Sam, let me say this. When it comes down to Sam, Sam stay out of that shit. Sam don't she don't deal with that shit. Again, when me and Sam talked, this was the night that that information was sent to me, and we weren't even talking about TikTok shit. Me and Sam really don't be on that TikTok shit. We don't talk about Noonie. Last time I talked to even private about Noonie because the thing was, I don't want to talk about Noonie. Don't have a conversation with me about Noonie. That shit is done.
But y'all,
Period.
but y'all, but y'all
Now
acting like
Sam
I'm
always said I
crazy.
don't
Y'all
like
are
that this
acting
shit is
like I'm crazy for asking private.
Sam
Why?
always said, I don't like that this shit is happening. She wanted nothing to do with it. Now, if her and Noonie had conversations, it wasn't brought to me. So, again, I don't know. All I can tell you is there was a message that came to me. I said I didn't believe it. And at this time, me and Noonie was not talking. I
Okay,
stopped talking to Noonie in the beginning of December. Haven't talked to Shari in the beginning of December.
okay,
So all of this shit started back when Noonie decided to go on her live and say I sent her a message that I didn't send her.
okay. I
That's how
understand.
all of this shit
I
started.
understand. I understand. Why did
And you were
private?
wrong about
So,
that
so, so
also.
wait, so wait. If Sam never had this conversation, and Sam said, Noonie, you never told me this, and Sam is saying, I never told you this private, then why private are you messaging Noonie asking her about what she told Sam? If Sam
Susu,
said that Noonie never said it,
hello?
and Carrie
Because
saying Sam is not that type of person.
Carrie, you
Mm-hmm.
told me that Sam said that Noonie told her that I said you think she's vigilante. You told me that. We got Sam on the phone. We were on the call. Maybe my times are off, but you and Sam
You
are
was on
up
the
in the
call at 8
middle of,
o'clock in the morning?
right, but you and Sam are up in the middle of the night. This was a very late phone call. But you,
Okay. Then
myself,
that
is
would make sense to me for it to be a late
okay.
call,
So
but
when
not nothing
maybe
in the
maybe I
morning.
didn't text Noonie. Maybe I went to sleep after the call and I got up and
Mm-hmm.
I text Noonie when I got up that morning. I don't know. But I'm telling you, you told me. That's what pissed me off. Because I never told Noonie that you said that.
So
I
did you
never
tell
told Noonie.
private that Sam told you that?
Carrie, I don't make it a habit of lying on people.
I'm
Please,
trying. Yeah,
Carrie.
that's why I'm saying private. That's why I gotta ask her. Did did you tell private that Sam told you that?
That's cold. That's cold. Now
Can y'all
that's
hear me?
we
I
can't
can
hear
hear
you,
you.
Carrie.
Okay. So
Hello?
Hello?
Let me just tell y'all this.
Hold on, private.
Carrie,
Let her talk. Let her talk. If you're telling the
okay.
truth, just let her talk. Carrie, girl, your phone didn't. Girl, what's going on? Carrie.
Okay. So that just proves everything on what I'm about to just say to you, Susu.
Mm-mm.
This is all I'm gonna say. I went live today. I went over a couple of things. I went back to the live that we held. I
Nobody
backtracked
dropped you, Carrie.
when
You see what I mean? You
No,
told
I
her
hold, let
shut
her
went
up
get one
back.
talk.
out. She in the comments.
Tina,
She said,
please,
"Why they? Who
baby.
dropped me? Nobody dropped the because a mod can't even drop on a dual live."
Ahmad can't do shit on this. Y'all keep trying to do all this. Well, hold on. Let them
hello.
talk. And they're just bullshitting. Ain't
Um,
nothing wrong with her phone.
so
But we're
what I
Baby,
fine
my
with
wanted,
that
phone
Erica
because
was
always
you're the
act
nervous.
up
shitter.
because I'm always in a space. So my phone always act up. I don't drop
Yeah, it
myself,
was
nor
acting
do I
up on
want to
Mad
drop myself.
Lives
I don't have to
and in other
entertain none of
lives,
this shit,
even on
Okay.
honestly,
Breadcrumbs. So
because I can
sorry.
go and
Okay.
drop whatever receipts I need to drop on another side. I don't have to go through none of this shit because nor do I give a fuck about none of it.
I know, but private is giving a
Let's
fuck
just
right
tell
now.
the
I
truth.
know y'all are friends,
And I was
Carrie.
having that conversation, and something dropped me out of the box. I didn't drop myself.
It's okay.
Carrie.
Okay.
Private is your friend, right, Carrie? That's your sister. I want to know, did you tell Private that Sam told you that? Carrie.
What the
You know
fuck?
what?
Trina, I never got a chance to apologize to you for Shari dropping you out of the box that day. I really was trying to have a conversation with you, so I apologize.
It's
Um,
okay, Noonie, but to hell with that bitch. But it's
I
okay, Noonie.
know. I
Oh, now she done dropped again. Okay, you know what?
So, Susu, listen, I went live today. I went through my shit. I'm done with private. I'm done with Carrie. I adore Sam. I'm just done with all of this.
Okay.
If Carrie wants to keep it going and have her keep on doing her little bullshit that she just did and what she's been doing throughout this conversation, she can do it. But I do want to clarify one thing. She
What's
said
that?
that I said it. She said that I said in my live that day that she sent me that message. I never said anybody sent me that message, not private or her or anybody. She just wanted to start that shit in Mad Cow's live that day because Shari put a fucking battery in her back. So fuck Shari, fuck private, fuck,
Girl, fuck
triple fuck,
you. Man,
triple fuck
I'm gonna wait till
Carrie,
she done. I'm gonna
because
wait
your
till she
fucking
done.
ass, you see what Carrie just did to you, private?
I'm gonna
She
wait.
is
Don't
exactly
look.
what you did
Talk
to me
about
in the
you.
comments
Talk about you. Talk
in
about
Mad
you.
Cow's
Don't
live.
worry about me
You
and
stood
Carrie. Talk
quiet and
about
let
you, Noonie.
everybody lie on me. So
Talk about
yes, it's
you.
fuck you
Talk
too.
about you.
But
Fuck
it's all
you.
right.
Real bad.
Yeah, okay.
Put
No, because the
now
one
when
that
she
just
done.
got fucked is you.
I'm waiting
Carrie
for her to
just
go
fucked
down.
you.
I'm waiting for her
So
to go
you
down.
ladies
I'll
have a
wait for
beautiful night.
have a good one.
All right. And Susu, thank you for trying. But these bitches are impossible.
Put it down.
A private. I want to ask you this before you
Wait,
leave.
Trina. Don't Trina wait.
No, you
Wait.
know what? You know
Trina,
what?
Trina, please wait. Please.
Let me let you lie some more.
Lie for what? First of all, I never brought no mess back between anyone. Second of all, I was trying to restore the peace. I never talked. The way all of this came out is because there was a call. I was in Walmart's parking lot. I received a phone call from Carrie. Carrie pulled me in. Shari was already on the phone. Shari was already on the phone. They called me. They start telling me all of this stuff that Noonie said I said. Shari tells me that Noonie told her I hate her, which is partially true because after I saw the message where she sent that message to Noonie saying that Carrie said I'm about to snap on that ass, I did feel a way because Shari, if we trying to get these two people to resolve an issue, why would you go and share that with Noonie? Okay? So I did feel a way about Shari, but I never spoke negatively of Noonie to Carrie, nor did I speak negatively of Carrie to Noonie, nor did I speak negatively of Sam. I did say Shari ain't shit, but that's because I never dealt with Shari. All of that other stuff, Noonie went up in Mad Cow's live and Noonie lied. And that's why I sent those messages because at the end of the day, I sent only my messages because
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be transparent. I didn't send no message. I only sent my messages between me and Noonie because I didn't want to bring Sam in for the reason because I know how Sam feels about it. But I have a thread with Sam. I have a thread with Carrie. I have a thread with Shari where I curse Shari out. I'm talking, Noonie,
Whoa,
because you
whoa, whoa,
just
whoa,
said,
whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you said earlier that you didn't talk
You
to
said you
Shari.
never talked to her
but
on the back
Thank
end.
you.
but after
You
the
s-
three
Lying
after the
ass.
One
no
day.
after the three-way call, listen to me.
Talk to
I
Shari
just
one
told
day.
y'all. I just told y'all
One
that was
day
the
is
one.
not never.
Listen, after this is how it all, this was the culmination. Okay? So Carrie called me on the three-way. Shari was already on the phone. Okay? I pulled over to take this call. This is when they kind of unloaded all of this stuff on me. That Nooney's been saying that I said that I did not say. Okay? I felt the way. I felt the way about it. I didn't message Noonie. I didn't message Noonie and tell her anything. I just fell back. Okay? I
Okay,
didn't
so I
tell
got a question out of all of that. And this has been stemming from when you was over there on Susu's side. Who are you and Carrie both protecting?
Why am I protecting anybody?
They're
Because
protecting
when you
each other. Well, Private was protecting
hold on, let me
Carrie.
speak, Susu. Hold on. When
I was
you said that you got
protecting
the
Noonie and
hold
Carrie.
on, let me get my question out. When you asked when we asked the question about the message that was sent to Carrie, Carrie sent the message to you. You said, send me the
You're right now.
message
I can hear
and the
some
name,
static. The phone
and
always has that.
you said, hey, I'm not going to
That's
send
so
those messages
silly.
because it has names on it. But why protect that person, and who are the names that are in there?
Because it's a long, it's kind of like what you're seeing right here, paragraphs where they're talking about all of this and, oh, remember when Vigilante did this and this and that and then this, and it's names in there. And
It's their names. That's why. How come we keep beating around the bush? They all had a part in it. It's just who did the
Well,
work
again,
shit.
listen to
when the
me.
message
Listen,
came to me, when the
Hell, the
message
message,
came to
the
me,
names is their names.
when the message
the
came to
message is
me,
who
the
names.
message clearly said to me that Noonie was vigilante. I
I
told that
don't care
person I
about
don't
the
believe
names.
it.
Who is the name that sent the
Period. That's where
message?
that went at. Now, every other message, any other communication in that came between that person in private. Private asked me to send it to her, but
Who?
also that person isn't part of Bando. That person does not want to be revealed, and I am going to leave it like
Period.
that. Y'all do that
Why?
all the time. Y'all don't reveal y'all sources when they ask y'all not to. Therefore, I'm not going to say it. Again, that person did what they wanted to do. They intrigued my mind. Period. They intrigued my mind. But
Mine too.
again, this was at the time I was not talking to Noonie. And I
Erica, what the
still
So
fuck?
told
why are
that
you?
person that
Protecting?
I
So why
don't
are you
believe it.
protecting Bando now, though?
We're
Because you
not
said
protecting
It ain't got
Bando.
nothing to do with Bando. I'm not protecting Bando. It's a person. It ain't got nothing to do with a whole group of people. It's a person.
but that person is
If
Bando.
that
But you said
person asks me not to, that's what I do.
Private ain't
Okay, can I say
vigilante.
Well,
Private
let
something?
me
don't have
drop now.
time.
Don't drop me while I'm in the middle of talking.
Private don't have time.
I'm not dropping you. Why? Nobody was dropping you. What the fuck is going on? I said, whenever you're ready, I'll drop Trina down, but you were still able to talk. I had a question before you dropped Carrie. Is your phone okay right now?
Yes, if you can hear me, it is.
yeah, we can hear you
Okay.
good.
Why did you tell Private that you had a conversation with Sam? Did you tell Private that you had a conversation with Sam and Sam told you what Noonie said? Allegedly.
So again, me and Private was on the phone. I called Sam on the phone,
Yep.
and that was what was said. So both of them
So
asked.
Sam said
What
that
like
on the
Noonie just
phone
said?
with
Well,
y'all.
listen to what you said. Listen to what Noonie said because she liked to play word games with y'all. And I'm so sad that you haven't caught it yet, Susu, because you're usually very quick on that kind of stuff.
She caught it.
But
She
Noonie
caught it.
said
But this is
she
interesting.
said
For
her
this,
and
what she
Sam had
doing?
a
She caught it.
telephone conversation, and Sam told her whatever. So that was on their telephone. Again,
No,
I don't
I
know what the
told
hell
Sam.
Noonie
I
said
said
because
it 5 times while I was
on
here in the
phone with
box. I
Noonie.
told Sam what
So
Private
I
told me.
don't know what Noonie said because I don't be on the phone. I stopped talking to Noonie since the beginning of December. I stopped talking to Noonie. So I haven't talked to Noonie in over a month. I haven't even been
That's
on the
not what she
side.
asked you.
I
Noonie, what
thought you
did
was
Private tell?
chatting.
Hold on, Noonie, what did Private tell you that you told Sam?
Exactly what she just, whatever Erica read in the text message. She texted me and she said, why did you tell Sam that I said to you that Carrie said you were vigilante? And I said, is that not what she was told? Pull up the message again,
So,
Erica, because it's all
Carrie,
right
what
there.
did Sam tell you?
Sam didn't tell me nothing about no being vigilante. Is that
Carrie,
not
that's
what who
Oh
was
my
told? Is
God.
that not what Sam was told that you're
Susu,
vigilante?
I
Let
told
me let me
Susu.
Sam
see.
You know what I
exact.
think is going on
Susu.
here? You know what I think is going on?
Let me see the
Whoever
messages because
sent the
again, I
message,
just got in here. Let me see the messages.
Whoever sent the message to Carrie, and that Carrie sent to Private, they both know that that person is a part of that vigilante. They're giving so many details, and that's why they protecting them in the end. Because why would
No,
you
no,
give a
no.
damn
How would I
about?
know?
No, I don't think
Listen.
so.
Why would
Why
we
I
would
don't
they?
protect
think
Why
so.
would you give a
Vigilante when
damn? Why would
Vigilante
you
was
give
the
a
person that
damn?
put us out? That don't make
Because
sense.
just because we don't
Why
fuck
would
with
we
Kev don't
protect
mean we don't fuck
Vigilante if
with
Vigilante
Bando.
put us out?
A
Mm.
lot of people that's in the bando go to the beach house. Just because we don't fool with Kev do not mean that we don't fool with Bando. And I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's
And I don't
fair.
have to
That's fair. That's
right. And
fair.
I don't have to do I
And
don't
on
have to
top of that,
listen.
everybody that
Listen.
in the band, though, Kev has already told them if they're caught in the beach house that he would block them.
And
So that
Erica
doesn't
too.
mean that
And
they don't
also
talk to us.
Erica, when all of that stuff was going on, they had so many people from the bando sending me clips saying, I don't know what's on here. I heard him say your name. I press record. I have so many clips. So many clips of this man talking about me from listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So no, I'm and listen, it's so many things that's not being said right here that I'm trying to be respectful because the truth is I never had a falling out with anyone. Carrie and Noonie fell out. I tried to resolve it. That's it. I thought Sharp, Noonie.
That is true. That is very true. Thank you for saying that, Private. I appreciate that. I really do because Private didn't fall out with anybody. Okay? Now, I want to ask you, you said I lied when I was up at Madcow's panel. Can you just tell me what I lied about, Private?
Oh, I will definitely tell you what you lied about.
Thank you.
You lied and you said, respectful. Okay.
Just tell me.
You lied. It's some things that I'm not going to say because I've been asked not to, but I will say this part. You said that I sent a picture of your house to Carrie. You never sent me no picture of your house.
I
Me and
was
you,
talking about Shari. I was talking about Shari.
but you
Shari did
said
that.
Sorry, never
private,
sent
but
me
you
a
said
No,
picture of
my
your house.
name.
no.
You was
All right, so
talking
then
Sorry,
about
why
me,
never
did
but
you
sent me
baby,
a
why did
picture
you
of your
tell me
house.
to buy furniture that matches?
Noonie, you walked me through your house on
Okay,
FaceTime.
you're a liar. All right, thank you, Private. So then I
Noonie, I
didn't
can
really
tell
lie
you
about
what's at your
anything, but I'm
front
going to tell
door.
you what happened.
You
I
walked
had
me through your
FaceTime with
house on
Shari. And
FaceTime,
I
Noonie.
had FaceTime with Shari. But when we were
Noonie walked
friends,
me through her house on Face.
okay.
You went outside. You
You guys are
started
trying to divert
outside
the
in your
conversation,
one
but
car
But
I
driveway.
didn't,
You walked me
what's
I
the
was
through
being
MTV
your
very
Cribs got to
door.
do with
Shari.
this though?
Right,
because I
You
never
exactly.
walked
said
me through
nothing about that girl
because I
furniture.
made
I
a
don't know what
statement
Noonie
to her.
furniture look
Wait,
like.
private, wait,
So
private,
anyway,
private, wait,
all I'm going to
wait,
say is
private.
this.
On Mag House panel,
Right
I told
there.
Noonie to go get her some furniture that match.
And
She
then
wants to know, how do I know that? Noonie have FaceTime me. She walked me through her
I've
house.
never been on a
See,
FaceTime with
I
you. Show
also
me.
show Noonie my community. So it's
That's a
been a
lie.
FaceTime call.
Anyway,
I can tell you walking in her motherfucking front
so
door.
I have another
Noonie
question.
has four pictures,
I
four faces on her wall. It's black faces with the gold
that's on
hair.
my
I
TikTok
can
page,
send you
girl.
a
Please
picture,
stop. So anyway,
layout of her house, because
and
Noonie FaceTime me and walked me through her house. Nobody. And I can send you, Erica, every piece of a
we're not
thread
getting
between
nowhere
me and
again.
Shari. Shari never sent it to me. So that's a lie.
So
Honestly, Shari
anyway,
never
I
talked
want to
about
know.
Noonie until that one time she sung that on the day that Noonie was doing that shit about Rizzy. That was it. That's the only time the girl ever said anything about Noonie. That's the
Okay, sure.
only time
So
she sent a
so
text to me about Noonie. I was not talking to Noonie that day.
so you
It was
also
doing the
said
recap. Noonie, I'm not talking to you. I'm not
I'm not
answering no
talking to
questions
you
for you
either.
because you are a compulsive liar. You leave shit out. She changes the order of things so that you can believe that she's telling the fucking truth. Period. Point blank.
That's
Okay.
true, Noonie. You do
So
did
That
it
is
real
the
bad.
that's the
okay,
whole it
sure.
to it.
Sure, because
Shari, most of the time that me and Shari talked on the back end, I was encouraging Shari to go live because she talks about celebrities. I also was encouraging Shari to do grant writing classes
oh,
because the
she's
girl
looking for
write
another
grants.
platform to insert herself in so she can control and
Either
be the fucking
way,
project
feel how the
manager.
fuck you feel. Now,
Oh,
whatever
Can I
okay.
your
ask a
name is,
So
question?
girl, you're
Okay,
anyway,
nobody.
okay,
Again, that is what was
so
happening.
these two
hey,
right here,
That's what see.
these
That's
two
what she
right
hey,
does when
here.
the truth is being told. That's what she does when the
stop,
truth is being told.
pause. I have a question for all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Because Private already answered. How did Shari come a part of the friend group? Where did she
She
come
came
in
over
at?
there.
That because Carrie befriended her on October 29th when she participated and inserted herself in that live that we did about the video. And that's why I was recapping it yesterday and today. And a lot of
So
other
I
things
So the
were
video
didn't.
came
revealed.
out on the wait a minute. So the video came out on October the 26th.
What video, baby?
The
What video you
vigilante
talking about?
email, the vigilante DM was on October the 26th, and the live proceeded where you all were in the live on October the 26th. So
What do
Okay.
y'all want? What y'all want Kev to come up here for? This have nothing to do with him.
So
Damn,
let me say
girl.
this. Let me
Don't
say
nobody
this.
give a
So
fuck about that man. Y'all get
Shari
on
was
my nerves with
also
that.
hold on,
who you talking
private.
to? The comments?
Shari was also a part of Bando. So all of
Right,
us
we know
spoke to
that.
each other in the Bando. I never befriended Shari. Shari came over to the beach house. So everybody in the beach house were cool.
Was Continental Life a part of the bando when you asked him to drive by Kev's address to see if he had a red Chrysler?
Now, if we gonna do that,
We
Noonie,
don't even
then I'm about
have
to tell
Continental. I
Noonie.
never
Wait,
asked
Ah,
what?
Continental
and this
that.
is why we
So that's
can't
a
have that
bold motherfucking
conversation.
face lie.
So,
But that's what Noonie do.
okay,
Y'all, I'm waiting on y'all to
so
catch it. But
Wait
this
a
I
is
minute,
what
will
I
do a
Noonie. Wait a
this is
minute.
message.
what
Wait a
I
minute,
said
Noonie.
today.
Wait a
I
minute,
will
Noonie.
send
Wait a minute,
Erica.
Noonie.
Erica, let me
Your
do this
mama
for
a
you,
hoe.
Erica.
So
That's
this is
why
what
you
I
got a
said
low opinion
today.
of women, because
What
your
I
mama
said
a hoe.
today.
That's why you and
What
none of
I
your
said
siblings
today.
look alike, nigga. That's why you
Private,
don't
I
know
would
who the
shut
fuck
up if
your
I were
daddy
you
is,
because
nigga.
you sent
Your
me a
ma a
message
hoe.
and
Your
you
ma a
forgot
hoe.
about
Don't
this
play with
message
me.
you sent
Your
me.
mama a hoe.
So I don't
Punk
know whose
ass.
mama's a hoe, but whatever.
I'm not talking to you,
Anyway,
Noonie. I don't know your mama.
my mama dead. But
I'm talking
anyway,
to the person that's at me in the comments.
so this is what I'm
Erica,
gonna
let
say,
me
and I'm
say
gonna
this,
repeat what I
Erica.
said
And then
today
I'm
in
going
my
to get
live to
down and
you.
I'm going to do what the fuck I
I'm
said I
gonna
was going to do
repeat it
earlier.
to
I
you,
didn't do it
Susu.
because of this bullshit.
Okay.
What's up?
Erica,
So
let me say this. What Noonie does is she overtalks. She talks around in circles. She ain't gonna tell you the whole truth. Just like when she shared that fucking text about me telling her that Rizzy passed, what she did not share is the telephone conversation when Rizzy first did what she did. And I called her and told her that Rizzy had did it. Her words to me, and this is on my grandbaby's life and my own. Her words to me was that bitch just want attention from BK.
you're a disgusting liar, but
That
I'm
is
gonna
what
let you
she
have that one
said
because I
to
got
me.
something better for the
Noonie,
both of
you
you
admitted
anyway.
that you told me that.
And
So,
if
You
you
told me
hold
that. You
on,
said that, Noonie.
hold on, private,
and I see what
because
you guys
that
are doing,
particular
and that's
day,
completely fine. You
that
want to do
particular
that, do
No,
it.
hold on,
Noonie.
private,
Don't do
hold
that.
on,
So,
You
private,
told me that you
private,
said that,
do I
private.
get a
Noonie.
chance to finish here because I'm getting ready to
Noonie,
So
get
stop
if
up
the
so,
lies,
out of
but
here.
that's
Noonie.
what she
Stop
does.
the
That's what she
lies.
does.
Stop the
Okay.
lies, Noonie. You
On
Hold on
told
that
me
one
that you
day,
second.
now
said
she
So
that.
I have a clip from Mac House Live that I want to play of what Shari said Carrie or Private was lying about. Tess has the clip. Tess, let's listen. Y'all, please mute up because I want you to hear this. And then I want to go back to some order because y'all have a lot of feelings for each other as far as anger right now. And it's really
I'm not angry.
no, I mean y'all are at it right now. And it's
I'm
hard
not at it.
it's hard to understand what's going well, maybe more so not you, Noonie and Carrie. You a little bit. It's hard to understand and we have questions every time y'all tell us something, there's more questions. And honestly, I think that we can really nip this in the bud tonight. But let me play this for you private in case you missed it. Go ahead, Tess.
Coming too, and I'm glad that I was told what I was told because at the end of the day, it's happening exactly the way it was supposed to happen.
Private told me that you've been talking about me like a piece of trash for weeks, girl. Private told me today that you've been talking shit about me. She been talking horrible about me. Private said she's not been liking me for over a month and a half because of how you've been making her think about me. Well, I've been on the phone with your ass for hours thinking you was a real friend to me.
That's a lie, y'all. Shari lying.
You got Sam, Private, all of them over there hating me.
Shari lying.
You was a real man.
Can you please mute up? Because I want you to listen to this right quick.
Private said she's not been liking me for over a month and a half because of how you've been making her think about me. Well, I've been on the phone with your ass for hours thinking you was a real friend to me. That's not what she told me. She said you got Sam, Private, all of them over there hating me. hating me, making them think that I'm trying to get in between you and Carrie. Where's private? Somebody share the live to private. Do you all
Can you rewind that just a little bit, Tess? Give me about 30 seconds.
Talking about when she mentioned Sam's name?
Yeah, go back.
I got you.
It's happened. So yeah, I saw it coming too.
Oh, shit.
And talking about me like a piece of trash for weeks, girl. Private told me today that you've been talking shit about me. She been talking horrible about me. Private said she's not been liking me for over a month and a half because of how you've been making her think about me. Well, I've been on the phone with your ass for hours thinking you was a real friend to me. That's not what she told me. She said you got Sam, Private, all of them over there hating me. Hating.
So wait a minute. So Carrie, wait a minute. How would Shari know that Private has those feelings?
No. Did you hear what Shari said? Y'all gotta
So Private, you
listen.
talked to Shari and told her directly that you
No,
ain't been
Shari
liking her?
said Noonie told her that. So
That's
at
not
the
what
end of
she
the day,
said.
okay,
That's
so we
not
got
what
on
she
this
said. That's
conversation.
why
Okay,
I
I want
asked
y'all to
her to
hear this.
replay. No, she did not say
Let's get on
that.
the let's
She's
go through the
arguing
whole
with
call.
Noonie right
Carrie.
now on the panel. That's not what she
Okay,
said, baby.
let's
Okay,
get on the
Erica.
whole call. I'm gonna tell y'all what the call was.
No, but hold on. You're
No,
not
we're gonna play it
listening.
again so you can hear what was
Listen
said.
to
Go
what
ahead,
she said.
Tess.
That's not what she said, Carrie. You told
Listen.
her that.
You listen. Y'all listen.
Listen,
Go
I'm
ahead,
about to
Tess.
clear it. I'm about to clear it out, you guys. I'm about to clear it up.
But I
Go
want to
ahead,
play
play
it
it
one more
again
time for
for me.
Carrie because I don't know what
Yeah,
Carrie's
play it
listening
test
to.
for me, please. Thank you.
Go ahead, Tess.
Now you picking his gum. So yeah, I saw it coming too, and I'm glad that I was told what I was told because at the end of the day, it's happening exactly the way it was supposed to happen. Private told me that you've been talking about me like a piece of trash for weeks, girl.
Pause.
Pause.
Carrie told me.
She said private
Say
told me.
Private
private.
told me that
She didn't
you've
say
been
Carrie told her
talking about
nothing.
me like trash for weeks. Go ahead.
Can I go? Can I go, please? That's a lie. The one and only phone call I've ever had with Shari was the one where her and Carrie called me on three-way in the Walmart parking lot, okay? That's the one and only time. And I never told Shari, I don't speak for other people. I only speak for myself. And I did tell Shari, respectfully, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you, Shari. Why you don't like me, Private? What I did to you? I said you tried to keep mess going between Carrie and Noonie. The whole time I'm trying to get them back together, you were working against us. That's what Carrie, didn't we have this conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have the text messages because when Shari said she had some messages to send me, she said she had messages from Noonie about me, right? That she was going to send to me. That's why Shari got my number. It was after that
Correct.
call.
Did
To
she
send,
send them?
she did.
I'm
She
about to
did.
I'm about to
Noonie.
say something real quick because my patience is
And
thin.
and can
My
you read them?
patience is thin. Carrie,
Yes.
whatever
Noonie.
the fuck
Noonie
you
is
and Shari
vigilante.
Carrie, you're the only one that has a relationship with Shari.
Not true, because
Other
I
than
haven't let
Noonie.
so
Other
wait a
than
minute,
Noonie.
Susu. I blocked Shari December the 14th. I haven't talked to Shari since until Shari and Noonie fell out. Shari gave me a call. First, Shari sent me a video. The video was a change gon' come video. I never responded to her. It was in my DMs. I'll send it to you. The next thing was a phone call. And she called me off of another number because her number was blocked, is blocked in my phone. And so when she called me to apologize. I stopped Shari and I said, even after this apology, I'm going to tell you that I'm blocking you and I don't want to hear from you because you picked your side. She said, I picked the wrong side. She said, I stopped talking to you because Noonie told me to stop talking to you. I didn't want to be in the middle of everything. So I just decided, since Noonie was my friend first, I stayed talking to Noonie. That was that phone call. Again, in the middle of December the 14th, all the way until Shari just called me the other day. I have not talked to Shari. She's been blocked on my phone.
Yeah.
I'll send you the text thread between me and Shari. That was a phone call. And then on that phone call, I typed private in. I said to private, Shari just called me, her and Noonie getting into it. And I knew they was. I knew they was gonna get
Okay.
into it.
Was Carrie on that? Was Carrie on that panel
I
when
am
she said what
Carrie.
she? Hold on. Was Carrie on that panel when she said what she said right now, Tess? Carrie, when she said that, why didn't you speak up for Private if you knew Private only had a conversation with her once?
Say if she said when she said that, why didn't I speak up for private?
Why did you not
Listen
speak
to
up
the clip.
for
Am I going
Private
in and
like
out?
Private
Am I
speaks up for
going in?
you when if
Listen
you
to the
knew that
clip.
they only talked once?
Listen to the. I can only say I only knew them talking when I'm on the phone with them.
Carrie,
When I'm on
Carrie,
the phone with them, that's the only time that they talked that I know of. That's the
Noonie know
only
I
time
don't talk to
Private told me
Shari.
they've ever talked. That's the only time Shari told me they've ever
Yeah,
talked.
I got text messages from Shari in my phone, kind of saying,
But that was,
kind of,
but
listen,
on that
they,
particular phone call, Private told me to give Shari her number, so
yeah,
Shari can send what it is that
Wait a
Noonie
minute.
said.
Wait.
we talked that one call. That was the one and only time. I meant never before that one time. And I had never spoken to Shari, and Carrie knew I didn't care for Shari. Noonie knew that I didn't care for Shari. I felt like Shari was playing two ends against the middle, and I told that to Noonie, and I told that to Carrie. I
Oh,
don't trust
private.
her.
Oh,
What you saying?
go ahead. Finish what you were saying, and I'll say it.
I
All y'all have
told
to do is
both of
put
them.
Shari
And
in. Shari will tell
wait,
y'all the truth
Carrie,
about it.
wait. And Noonie also knows that I never spoke to Shari. I remember when one of them first brought up Shari's name, I said, how the hell Shari got in this? What do Shari have to even do with this? They were talking to Shari, both
I
of
can
them.
answer that for you. Carrie is telling Shari everything.
You a
So any
lie,
way that
Susu. Shari wasn't talking to me. She was talking to Noonie. Hear that
no,
and
she
hear it
wasn't. The
well.
clip says she.
Shari, she's talking about that day. See, what y'all do is y'all don't listen to everything. Y'all go by that clip. I talked to Shari again. Shari's been blocked out of my phone since December the 14th.
Can I
Shari
That's
ask
is
a
a
lie
blocked.
question?
because she texted
Shari
you about
and
BK.
Noonie.
Stop it.
She
She
did.
texted
She
you
actually.
about BK and it got delivered
She
and you
called me
replied.
about BK. That's a lie. She didn't
I
text me
have the
shit about
text. Thank
BK.
you for lying.
She
I have the
called
text.
me
You
about. She
lying,
called me.
Carrie. That's
Okay,
in
I have
here.
the
since we gonna
text.
bring that
We have
up.
the
You're
text.
No,
Hold
you
lying.
are
Send
on.
me the
not.
Let me pull it
Since we
text.
up.
gonna bring that up.
We
Six
have the
o'clock
text.
in the
I have
morning.
the
Call
text.
Shari. Put Shari on the panel. Put
I got
Shari on the
Shari blocked
panel.
respectfully.
6
Hold on. I have
o'clock
one
in
Carrie,
the
question.
get
I
morning.
have
the
one question.
text.
This is something that's
Listen.
been. Hold
6
on.
o'clock
Hold
in
on.
the
I'm
morning.
speaking. I'm speaking. I'm speaking. Noonie. Noonie. Private. Never mind. Private.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the date that you said that Kev had the situation that you called everybody to try to get him some help?
Susu, I'm gonna go on Teep Cup for a second. I'll be right back.
She's so nice to you, Susu. But if I send you the text messages that all of y'all trying to lie in this situation with Rizzy,
I'm telling you,
your
Really?
I'm finna
name
pull
all
it
through the
up. I'm finna
motherfucker,
pull
and
that part
you'll
up.
quit it.
Private, do you know
That's
the
okay.
date?
I'm not worried about that,
I
Carrie.
do. I do
I
know
ain't
the
worried
date.
about that, Carrie.
I
My
know the
thing is
date.
this:
Hold on,
Private
Susu.
and
She answering a
Noonie.
question for me. What was the
I'm
what
sorry.
was
Go
the
ahead.
answer?
I'm sorry. My bad.
Now,
Go
now,
ahead.
now, Erica, as I told you before, I do not want to associate with
I
anything dealing with
understand.
that person.
I understand. I just need that date. It's for a reason.
Okay. So the date that the video would have been sent to Carrie and I was
No, no, no,
September.
no, 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 no. Not the video. The date of when you was
That
frantic about Kev.
that would have been like it would have been like the 26th into the 27th of September when all of that stuff was happening. But there's one thing I want to say here, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
This I want to say this because when they were live on Mad Cal's panel the other day, the reason I didn't go up because I see Sunset in the comments, she said something like that. The reason I didn't go up is because they were cursing each other out. They were calling each other nasty. They were cursing each other out. And that's why I didn't go up. And I told Carrie that. And I had already like stopped responding to Noonie because Noonie had did so much lying. Okay. So that's why I did not go up. But I'm going to tell y'all this, and I put this on my only daughter. I told Noonie about that video. And that's why, listen, please, Susu, wait for me to finish. I did tell Noonie. So that's the only thing. And I told this to Carrie yesterday. I said, if I'm wrong about something, I'm wrong about thinking Kev was vigilante. And the reason I will say that is because the person who messaged us from the bando, they made some very good points. And when I brought this to Noonie, I asked Noonie straight up, because this was like my third time asking Noonie. I said, Noonie, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you vigilante? Private, you already asked me that. I said, Noonie, because between me and you, I did tell you about that video. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing.
You never told me about that
Yes, I
video,
did. And
Private. You better
listen to
stop
me.
that bullshit. Because you didn't
Noonie,
even
you a
tell me that the
Noonie.
last time when Carrie brought it up. You did
Listen
call
to
me.
listen
And
to
you
me.
told me that
Okay,
Carrie
Noonie.
received that message.
Let
Hold
me let
on.
her stop lying, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Okay, go ahead. Tell the truth.
I
Now.
I
Tell the
told
truth
Noonie,
now.
about that video, right? The next day she went live. She was in her live. She was about to say something about the video. I said in the comments, Noonie, please don't do that.
Now you were lie because I was about to talk about Rick in East Texas and how Kev lied on them. That's what
Girl,
the fuck I was gonna blow up.
y'all, let me tell
Okay?
you,
But why would
So
you
what.
you
go in
better
there and say
stop
Wait a
that.
private
minute.
ask me
Wait
not
a
to?
minute.
You
Wait a
better
minute.
stop that. That's crazy work.
Noonie, you so fucking fake, girl. You is a clown for real. Noonie,
Okay.
you
I'm gonna
dirty,
show you how
Noonie.
fake I am.
Yeah, show me. Let me tell y'all something. I told Noonie about that video. The next day, Noonie went live. In her live, she was about to say something. I said, Noonie, please don't do that. She said, okay, since Private is asking me not to, I won't say anything. The next day,
Mm-hmm.
Susu was going live, and they was telling me to go to Susu live, and they was talking. And the person who messaged me from the bando made a good point. And one of the points they said is that why would Kev be vigilante?
I
Why
never
would
said Kev was vigilante.
Noni?
You
I'm
guys
not
did.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. The person who messaged me and Carrie, this was one of the points they made. They said, whoever vigilante was trying to hurt Kev by telling that he sent Billy's video. You and Carrie were collateral damage. They were trying to out Kev, but they outed you and Carrie by mistake. And that makes sense.
Whoa, wait a minute. Pause.
Wait, real quick, Erica, can I
So
ask a
you
question?
knew about vigilante and the fucking shit being outed prior to the motherfucking shit even getting to Susu.
Oh,
You
no,
just said
no,
it
no, no,
private.
no,
That's
I
not
Yes,
what
you
didn't
she
say
did.
it.
Oh
said.
That's
my
You
not,
just
that's
God.
not
said.
what I said,
How do
Erica.
y'all
This
twist it?
just
The girl
keeps
just
getting
said the
worse and
person
worse
that
and worse.
inboxed her said that.
I
The
said
person made a
after.
good point. That's what she
Yes.
said.
So that's the same person
It's
that
similar
messaged
But
though,
this
Susu
inbox,
then.
Tony.
That's the
this
point.
inbox
Okay,
came
I
in
messed it up. My
December.
bad. I misheard that. I
This
misheard that
inbox
because
came
I
in
was trying to pull this
December,
message up.
Erica.
Wait,
Okay.
Carrie. Wait,
So that
Carrie.
gotta
The
be the
point.
same person that messaged Susu then too. That's vigilante that y'all are actually protecting, babes. That's what I was
It
saying
could be.
earlier.
It
Well,
could
it
No,
be.
could
because
be.
you guys are gung ho that I'm vigilante.
Looney,
Own it.
girl, you
Stand
always
on
trying to
it.
center yourself. Shut
Stand
the
on
fuck
it.
up.
Stand on it.
You
I
are.
personally,
You
I
the
Stand
fuck
on it.
personally
are
do think it's
vigilante.
her.
That
Stand on
shit
it.
was
I
weird.
You
Say
personally,
believe
what you
Shari,
want to
but you don't
say.
believe
But
me.
for
You
us to
believe a
get
fucking person
motherfucking
from the bando,
messages,
but you don't believe me.
for
Stand
us
on it
to
then.
get
Noni, I
messages.
told you about that
Wait
video.
private,
That's
wait
why I
private,
believe
wait
You
it's
did
private,
not
wait
you.
tell
private.
me about that fucking
Erica,
video,
Yes,
but
I
it's all
did.
right
Erica, hear
though. I
this.
And
got
you
you.
know I
Erica, hear
did,
this.
bitch.
Yes.
Stop
So for
lying.
us to get, both of us got messages to say, come to Kev's live. He was talking about us. And it said Susu was screaming it. When I came into Susu's live, Susu, if you remember that day, when I came into your live, when I came in, you said, Anointed One,
Vigilante
you're
right there.
Carrie.
She
You
right there on Susu panel.
you
That's where
said
she
you're
at.
Carrie, and I said yes. And you said, can you come back in 1 minute? My boxes will be back open. So you wasn't screaming anything
And
at
then
that
I
time.
refreshed my live.
And I left your live. When you refreshed it, I wasn't here. I left and I went to Mag House live. I sat in Mag House for a minute. She was screaming Kev. Kev had just started talking. He hadn't said shit yet at that moment,
Can you tell her
except
he
for
restarted a new live?
when I went into Mad Cow's live, Kev was saying, Snoop Sneeze, rally the troops. They want to put it on the floor. I'm gonna put it on the motherfucking floor, and it's gonna be quick because I gotta go out. Blah 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 blah. So he had not started talking about us yet. So how am I getting a fucking text from Noonie that's saying go to Kev's live because he's talking about you in private if Kev hadn't said a fucking word yet except for rally up the troops?
Because he started a live and it got clipped and he restarted the live again. When I went in there, she was streaming it and it got clipped. I had already sent the message.
Okay, can I ask a question real quick? Hi Susu. Hey, Erica. Hey, so
Hey, Virgo.
private.
Yes, ma'am.
When you talked to Noonie, did you tell Noonie that it was more than just one video?
I don't remember exactly
She
what
didn't tell me about no video.
Yes, I did.
Noonie,
I swear to Jesus, Jesus, God can take my mama could die.
Hold on. Let me
My
land my plane.
mother can die. If I'm lying, may God take my mother. I told you, Noonie, you fucking liar. May God take my children. If I'm lying, God can take my children off this earth today.
So what happened that you saying this all of a sudden is what I
Noonie, let
want
me
to
get my
know.
question out.
Carrie did not believe that Noonie was vigilante. When Carrie told me what the message said, I said, Carrie, I'm gonna tell you something. I did tell Noonie about the video. I said, who is this person that messaged you? I said, send it to me. She sent it to me. I asked this person, I said, why do you think Noonie is vigilante? They made valid points. And when they said that, it made me think because it's true. It makes sense. If Kev was vigilante, sending Billy's videos out is a crime. Why would he out himself for committing a crime, y'all? That's what sealed it for me. It brought it to clear to my vision that it was, I don't believe it's Kev. And I told this to Carrie. Carrie said Noonie's posting stuff that's supposed to prove that she's not vigilante. And one of the things that Noonie sent or posted, whatever, is that she said, Susu's over there talking about y'all. I'm about to go get in the shower. I told Carrie this yesterday. I said, for me, that make me think even more so that she's vigilante. Because why? When have you ever known Noonie to go get in the shower while the shit hitting the fan?
Did you read the message? It says, I just got out the shower. I just got out the shower. You guys keep saying
Either
I said I
way,
was
you're
going
saying
in
just
the
got out,
shower.
just got
I
in.
came out the shower. I saw the
Why was
message.
the shower detail important? That's the
Because
question.
she started
why was the
because
shower
it was
had
a dog
passed
robot.
by.
She lying, y'all.
A
Noonie
whole
lies
half
so
an
bad.
hour had passed
Noonie
by.
lie about everything.
No,
Noonie
I have
lied.
It
either way.
was.
Either
I
way,
sent you the
either
text
way,
message at
either way.
10:25. I got the share at
Either way, that
10:03.
shit is old. I don't care. Again, when that person reached
You
out to me,
care because you
I
brought it back
still
up
took
and
up
now it needs to be
to a mother.
finished.
No, we have
No,
to clear it
motherfucker, I
up
didn't
because
bring it
it's
up.
one of the
Your
things
bitch
you
ass
lied
brought it
about.
up.
No,
It's one of the
because
things you lied
she
about,
brought it
Noonie.
up and we need to clear it up. Yes, I agree. So let's clear it up. All right.
Either way. So Susu, I can't see those messages, honey. Tell me, what are you looking at? What's in your background? Because you put that up for me. So what is that?
That's you, Carrie. That's your words. I've cried so much in the last 2 days. My heart is grieving so bad. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me. Give me a sec. I'll call you back. Give me a call back when you can.
That's
Okay,
between
so
you and
let me
Shari.
okay, so stop there. So I sent Shari a message telling her about my mind because when I left Nooney's live, I was distraught from the description of what happened with that baby. Shari called me. I was asleep
What's relevant in this
because,
text is that Shari asked
girl,
you
stop
not
trying to
to give the
overtalk
phone number
motherfuckers
to
so they
BK.
can't
You
hear.
said you blocked
Stop
Shari
trying
and
to
you never
overtalk
did.
so a
You're lying.
motherfucker can't hear. That's what the fuck you do when you don't want the truth to come out, Noonie.
It's
Shut
right
up.
there.
Now
Shut up.
we heard that part. We heard the part about your niece and it hit close to home, all this other stuff.
So I'm
We heard
breaking
all,
down
we
the
all
text
know that
messages.
part, right? So here's
So
the
I'm breaking
thing.
down the text.
Look at no wait before you do that. Look at this. Look on my side, right?
I can't see it. You're gonna have to
What
read
I
it, baby.
have
My
covered
eyes is
up,
closed.
because I don't want to redox nobody. Shari
Right.
sent you an address. Oop, shit. Fuck.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Shari sent you an address.
Uh-huh.
You responded back to her on December the 13th at 11:04 a.m. and said, pull back some. Remember our bigger action right now.
Okay. So let's talk about that. So Shari called me and we were talking about Shari doing a grant writing class, and she should start using what she knows as a form of income, right? So Noonie would send Shari lives to go into. And Noonie had, I believe that day, either tried to send her to AJ or something like that. When I told her to pull back, is because she was going very aggressively towards somebody. And I was like, stop creating enemies for yourself, and you have a bigger picture to look at. That's
But
what
you,
that was. But wait a minute. The
so you said it on
address,
the phone and in text?
yes. On the telephone, I had told her, stop going into people's lives and going hard after shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. And then she did it again. And I told her to pull back. That is when she would have had to have been on the live. And I'm telling her to pull back. From whatever she was doing in that live, I was telling her to pull back. Now, she did send me an address, right? And in this address, the reason she sent it to me, because we had a conversation. She said, Noonie didn't tell you she found out where Kev lived. I said, no, we didn't have that conversation. She told it to Shari. She never told it to me. So at this point, me, Shari, and Noonie get on the telephone. We're talking. I said, Noonie, I narrowed it down to 3 places. I think it might be 3 places. From what you showed, it might be 3 places. Now, I can send to y'all who she
I've
said,
never
which
been
I
on a
don't want
three-way
to
phone
add
call with you and
another
fucking Shari.
person.
You are
Get
fucking
Shari on the
crazy.
phone.
You're a
If
fucking
y'all get Shari
liar.
in here,
I have
it is
never in my life been
Noonie.
on a phone call with you and Shari.
Girl, you a
You're
liar.
fucking
Girl,
lying.
Let
what?
me
You
Now,
unblock
is a
hold on,
Shari.
Erica.
fucking.
Hold
You
on,
know
Erica,
what?
because
Ooh, I
Erica,
got you.
I'm gonna send
Ooh,
you
I
a
can't wait
text
to
that'll
get you.
prove that she's lying.
I got my
Okay,
other phone
hold
right
on,
here.
baby. Okay, hold
I
on.
can pull
Well,
it
I'm
up.
gonna send it to your inbox because I don't know how else to send it
That's
to you.
fine. That's fine. I got my other
Okay.
phone
The
logged into
only
this
time I was on
page.
the phone with you and Shari was the morning that Rizzy passed away. Okay. That's when you told me that she passed away. Okay. Outside of that text, I called you in the morning. Okay. And that morning, Shari was on the phone. Shari never said I called Rizzy a bitch, but she said that you said that, but we were on the phone together. And that's another lie you fucking told.
This shit getting real sticky
It is
because
sticky.
the
It
whole
is
thing,
sticky.
this is what
It
a
is
lot of,
sticky.
out of all the messages, it was this one.
Read that one to me because I can't see it.
So right here is an address.
Yeah, I know. I have it. I have all of that.
Right,
I have
right.
all of
And
that.
the next thing that said was pull back some. Remember our bigger action right now.
Yeah, I know.
And
I read
and,
that
and
too.
Carrie is saying that
And that was December
apparently
13th,
Shari
right?
wasn't alive and talking, and she sent this
That's not
full.
true. That was the morning that Carrie
I
left
sent
my
it to
life.
you. I sent it to you, Erica.
That
Because
was the
what
morning
I'm gonna
that
start doing is chopping
Carrie
down every
left
lie
my
that ain't true.
life and she texted Shari that to pull back some. It wasn't about no business because Shari told me she didn't have time to do no writing or teaching anything to Carrie because she was closing out her lawsuit, which she already did.
It wasn't about her teaching it to me. I told her to teach it to other people so that she could make money. It was never about me, boo.
So on
Yeah,
December
well,
the
that's not
10th,
what she told
so
me.
this on December the 10th, you did send her a message. It says, "Hey boo, how much would you charge to teach me to write grants?" Wait a minute, you sent that to her.
I sent that to Shari. Hmm.
But I thought you just said that you was helping her to write the grants for the business.
No, no, no. I never told you I was helping her. Shari does that. That's
Oh,
her line of
Shari,
I
that's what
don't
business.
even
Shari
know.
does.
I'm not
I
even
told
interested in
Shari.
Okay,
this
and then December the
I
conversation.
told Shari.
13th. Hold on, December the
I told
13th.
Shari to teach a
Carrie.
class. That's what I told Shari.
Oh, wait a minute. There was a phone call on December the
Oh.
13th. Shari.
Yes, the morning that Rizzy passed away, we were
But
talking
then she
about
said
No,
I
Rizzy.
was
babe.
never
No,
on the
babe.
phone with
Hold
No,
Kev.
but
on.
you
Hold
said
on.
Shari.
Hold
something
on.
different.
Pause. Rizzy passed on my birthday at 5:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know exactly when she passed.
We
Let's
got
not be.
on the phone
Hold
the next
on.
morning.
Hold on. The very next day, going into December the 13th at 2:49 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Shari texts Carrie. Carrie me. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, Shari texts Carrie. Carrie, me and Noonie calling you. And then Carrie responded back, I'll call you. I'll give you a call right back. She said, okay. She said, is everything okay? Yes, we just wanted clarity. Noonie wanted to know. Okay, give me a second. And then she
Okay.
According to
sent.
Noonie,
Then on
she's
December
never.
13th, she sent the video of Nosy at 4:25 a.m. So about an hour and a half later, she sent the video. It got Nosy in the background. Looks like.
Okay.
So according to Noonie, I was never on the phone with
But
you and
you said that
Shari.
no, because you're
Noonie,
lying. You're
stop,
lying right
stop,
now because
Noonie.
that's
No, Noonie, you
I
did
just
How
say
am
said
I
you
we
was.
were on the
lying
phone the
if
morning
Erica
that
has
you
the
know what? Go
messages?
ahead.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead. Go
did
ahead.
say
How
that
am
you
I
was never been
lying?
on the phone.
Erica has the messages, but that's not the
Because
only
Because
she's
time.
saying because
Wait a
she's
minute,
talking
wait a
about
minute,
another
Erica.
time and that
Wait
never
a minute,
happened
Erica. That's not the
up
only
until
time
Rizzy
that
passed
me and
away.
Noonie. That's not the only time that me and Noonie and Shari was on the phone together.
That's a lie.
So
That's
that
what I'm
morning,
saying is a
wait
lie.
a minute. That morning, when we was on the phone, we talked about her live, what she was gonna do in her live. And we talked about that she was not going to go on her live and talk about Rizzy at all. She was going to keep it
I know y'all
very
better touch
vague.
this live goal.
I know
Very
that's right,
vague.
Thank
What
you.
Susu.
she
Y'all
was
better
going
be
to keep
gifting
it.
like hell. Like it's dry over here. What the hell? Cash out something. The fuck?
Can
Y'all
we
over
get
here.
to the vigilante part of it all? Because you guys
Girl,
just changed the
no,
whole
'cause,
fucking
it's time
subject.
to chop your lies down. You've
But
been
that's
telling
hold
lies
on. So she
long
said,
enough. You
"Thank
sat
you,
there and kept lying and
thank
lying and
you."
lying. And I wish
So
Shari was up because me and Shari don't even talk. But at the end of the day, the truth is that girl will tell you what the truth is. She's gonna tell your ass that we've been on the phone more than one time together. But it's just that in
Carrie, you
itself
doing a
thank
little bit
you.
of
shows
too much
what it
lying, but
is.
that's all right.
What it is.
Can
It
we get back
shows
to the
that. The
vigilante
truth.
part of it?
No, we're gonna get back to where it is. And Erica, I'm gonna
All
send you
right.
the
So if
text
you don't,
messages
because that's
of
all I
what
really wanted to
started
talk
Hold
about.
on. I'm
It's
this.
about to
okay.
unblock
Right?
Shari. Hold on. God damn, I
Yes,
need to
please
unblock that
do.
bitch. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Erica, but that's
Sitting
where the
up here
truth
with
lies.
Erica. One of the things that was not true, Shari said a lot of things that wasn't true because although I was upset with Noonie, I never told Shari that Noonie had everybody hating her and that everybody disliked her. I told Shari I don't like her. Let's be clear. I told Shari I think
Yeah,
she
they
ain't
both
shit.
That's
said
what.
that. They both said that. They did say that.
No,
That
but
you.
what she
That
said
is
in
what you
Mad
told
Cal's
her.
panel is that Noonie Private said you got them hating me. Private said you got everybody over. It's
And
a
she
lie.
included Sam, correct?
And I never
She
said
never
any of
did.
that. So that
But that
so
happened
and
on
I'm
that
not gonna be. I
telephone
don't want to be
call.
up here with Shari. I
Yeah,
don't know what her angle
I'm
is.
not giving
I don't want to
Shari
be
a
up here with
second of my
Shari either.
fucking
I don't
time.
Shari or Kev.
So
I'm not
That's
doing it.
that. Boy, I'll sit right here because the truth got to be told. At the
no,
end of the
go
day,
ahead, tell your
the
lies. I know
truth
you
got to
got
be,
time tonight.
girl,
I don't have no truth with
girl.
Shari. It's nothing. I don't
No,
deal with
I'm not,
Shari.
not with you, private. I know you don't want to talk to her, but at
Well,
the
I
end of the
don't deal
day,
with Shari, Carrie. The
well, I
one and
know
only
that.
time I
I know
talked to
that.
her was with you,
I
and that
know
was
that.
enough for me.
I know that you told me that. She
And through
told
the
me she's
text
never talked to
messages. And through the text messages.
you. Well, the text messages came after that phone call because that's
After
how
the
she
phone
got
call,
private number.
right.
Because Shari said that day on that phone call, and mind you, this is the day that all that shit happened with Shari and Noonie. Because Shari is blocked in my phone. I haven't been talking to Shari since and let me tell you why Shari got blocked. Since we just gonna sit here and put it out. Me and Private was
I'm
talking.
blessed, my nigga. I'm
Me and
blessed.
Private was
Big
talking,
blessed. Real bad.
right?
Real bad.
Um, baby, I don't need nothing. You best
I'm
believe
big
that.
blessed. You just
Um,
don't know.
don't address them private. So me and Private was talking,
He's so
and
creepy. Girl,
Private
let me get the fuck out of
Private
here.
was talking to me, and she was trying to get me and Noonie to have a conversation. And I told Private, there's no conversation between me and Noonie. The day after Noonie did all this, she went on her panel and she threw subliminals at me. I made sure she knew I understood those subliminals came to me. So I addressed her in her panel. That was that. I told her there's no more conversations. So then Private showed me where Shari had son Noonie, the text that I sent her saying, I'm walking from the beach because I'm about to spaz on that ass. That's because she was throwing those subliminals. Right. And so I sent that message to Shari because hell, the day before, while Noonie was in her live and I hadn't left the live, Shari sent me the message about she thinks that Noonie slept with Kev because after all of this and what you were focused on, you're no longer talking about that. It's back to Kev. So that's why. So when Private sent me that message, I said, but did she tell Noonie that this is what she said? Now again, I'm gonna send you me and Shari entire text thread because
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that's the only time she ever talked about Noonie. We ever talked about Noonie. You'll see we talked about grant writing. When she initially ever talked to me, on any text. It was November something. And that's when she asked me, do I know about, I said, no, I don't know about HB because I haven't been over here long. I've been over here. I left the bando right before my 1 year mark. I came from Tumblr Talk. I'm a crafter. I don't do all of that. So I haven't been over here as long as everybody else. So she
Right.
was trying to tell me the story about HB. That's how we started talking. But we connected with Noonie. So Noonie will say, oh, it started because Carrie befriended Shari in October. And now, in all actuality, I would talk to Shari in the Bando's lives. I talked to her in the Bando's lives. We never talked on the back end or anything until Noonie. So when we talked,
Why did she disconnect from me? Can I get a streamer? I don't really care. Y'all really want to talk about this still? I've been right here chilling. So let's take it over to. She disconnected. Erica disconnected. I'm trying to have everybody on the same panel. You guys are over it? Hold on. Who is streaming? Here, movie. Here. Okay, so y'all. Can I get a streamer up here? Can I get a streamer up here? Please and thank you. I think she wanted to get everybody on one panel. She could only do 2 people at a time. So there was Private over there. It's probably Shari over there. It's probably Carrie over there. That'll probably get Noonie over there. So she probably trying to get everybody on one panel. Take us to Erica just for like a few minutes. If we don't get no understanding in the next 10 minutes, we'll go back to our deep dive, okay? Go ahead, Tess.
Okay.
I know one thing. Somebody's vigilante, but all of them are liars. I done caught them all in a lie. Every last one. Every last one. So, whenever you're ready, Tess.
He told her to DIE 3 times in the last, and then something is missing. Then you unsent a message on December the 14th. You said shaking my head, and you unsent a message on December the 14th at 9:12. Right? So then I don't have the other part of that. The next message that I have.
Let me get a visual. I want to see who's on the panel.
Baby, I'm going to walk away from the beach house. Noonie trying it, and I'm about to snap. That was you, right? And then she said, good morning. The next thing she sent you was this past Wednesday, or I guess recent. Good morning. Are you talking to BK? Carrie, don't ever give that man or anyone any information about me. Don't even tell them you ever spoke to me. I'm 100% serious, respectfully. I'm concerned because I have not heard from you.
as a matter of fact, how do I want to scroll it so y'all see that I'm not deleting anything. I want to scroll through me and her messages.
Send it to my IG.
So where it ends at, that way you guys can see I never deleted anything. I never got that message from Shari. Let me tell you what happened. Again, Shari called me 6:00 in the morning. So you should see at some point in Shari messages between me and Shari, you should see where I text Shari and said, why did you call me and tell me not to tell BK your information? Do you see that at all?
No.
Okay, so that thread was
they didn't send me that.
Oh,
I'm missing that thread.
Before what you're reading.
It's not.
Wouldn't it turn green if she was blocked?
Somebody must have deleted some messages somewhere. Apple new feature allows you to send even if blocked, the recipient won't see it. Oh, mine turned green. Well, it don't say delivered at all. And I got a 17.
Tess, did you already record all of this?
I still had the new.
Yes.
Will you upload it? Can you upload it?
It says delivered. No, that's trash.
When you want me to
Because I want to go back and I want to tally how many people and how many times did they lie. When did everyone lie? Because something ain't right. Something ain't right. Carrie, something's not right with you. I'm sorry.
Even if you had a person
Okay.
blocked, because what I just showed y'all was her
You don't have
point
to
of
right
view.
now, but when we done listening to this.
Well, because as long as it's I don't know if it's uploaded to my Google yet, and when it has uploaded, I'll be able to
Perfect. I want to
share
dissect
it
and
on
break it
here.
down because people were talking too fast. They were talking in circles. They were deflecting. And honestly, I want to know why Private opened up and said that she told Noonie about the videos. Why did you choose to do that today? When the day it happened and Vigilante happened, why were you protecting Vigilante? Why didn't you just put it on the floor and say, I don't know, but all I know is I told Noonie this one thing. I did tell Noonie about this. You know? Why you didn't
I
just say that?
actually got that clip. I
You
have
do?
that clip too.
And I have no
Yep,
hatred
I'm
towards
ready to
Kev.
go.
I'm not doing it. I'm not
Okay.
doing it with it.
Well,
I
let's
just
listen to
wasn't
the
able
lies
to.
a little bit more and then we get into the clip. I was doing to do a deep dive on
Okay.
Scotland and Leola, but child, this was brought to my door.
He said, I cried so much in the last 2 days. My heart is grieving so bad. Thank you, Lord, for keeping me.
For
Give me a
all of
sec.
our
I
pain
call
and
you back. Give
suffering,
me a sec. I call
can
you
we
back
touch the
when I
live
get it when you
goal? Because,
can.
babe, I was very frustrated. I don't know if y'all see me. I was really frustrated.
Trying it. I'm about to snap on that ass. December the 18th. I have a simple question. Why did you call me and say, don't talk to BK about you? That's the last thing I sent Shari. Oh, wait a minute. That's the last thing I sent Shari. And Shari, when I sent that message, I had to unblock her to send it. I sent it, I allowed a day to go by, and I reblocked Shari. Haven't talked to Shari since. Until she just called me the other day. So the manipulation in the messages, how they did that, I don't know. But I never received any more messages from Shari until the day that Shari called me just recently apologizing because of Noonie and she's sorry. And I told Shari, no matter what happens, I'm still not talking to you. You chose your side. That was that. If you can get
If
Shari
we
in
were
here,
co-hosting, I could have asked that.
now, how the other message got manipulated, I never received that message from Shari. So this message was already screenshot prior to,
Thank
because
you.
all it says is Monday, and on your end it says Monday, December the 15th. And the last message is the baby, I'm about to snap on that ass. Mm-hmm. And then on your end, the next message was well, wait a minute. 3 days later would have been the 18th. So the first message, this message here, on your end was Monday, December the 15th. Right here, let me back it up. Monday, December the 15th. Wednesday would have been 16th, 17th. But your messages say, so she sent this on the 17th. Your message on the 18th says, I have a simple question. So she messaged you on the 17th talking about
Never
BK.
received.
But you just
Never
said,
received it.
right. But you
So
said
why would
that,
I send her? Why would I send her a message on the 18th and ask her that if I received it? See, she called me. So this makes me believe this. So on the 18th was the day after she called me. You're saying she said that message on the 17th. On the 17th, her phone number was blocked. She called me from a different number on the 18th at 6:00 in the morning. That's why I answered it. I answered it because my little brother calls me on different numbers. So I answered that number. And she asked me not to talk to BK about her. She said a little birdie told her that I talked to BK on the back end and I doxed people for BK. I said, girl, what you talk about? I don't talk to BK. I've never talked to BK on the back end. And I told her I'll call her when I wake up. When I woke up that day,
They said go to
told
Mac
me
House Live.
she was going to call me back because she was doing the video of Kiana. So go look to see whatever the date the video is of Kiana. She was doing that video. She said, I need to get it out. I said, okay. I tried to call her back.
All right, now.
A little bit extra with Kevin. I'm not even upset about the message. Should not have. Noonie, I apologize. Noonie, let me say this because I don't do this mess. I should not have sent her that text message while you were live. Okay? But Carrie had already said those things to me, so I felt comfortable when I wrote her that. And I understand. I actually do understand. I should not have done that to you. Okay? I apologize to that. But other than that, I've been nothing but a good person to you. We've been good to each other. Actually, I really
Shari,
thought
can
we
I
were
ask you a
friends.
question, Shari?
No, you cannot, Kevin. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I don't answer your no questions to you. No, you cannot. I'm not answering a damn thing to you. Did you talk about my son? Did you talk about my son? Did you talk about my son? Answer that question first.
Have I ever doxed your son?
Did you talk about my son? I didn't dox your damn son. Did I ever dox your son? And I didn't dox yours.
That's
don't get over here asking me any questions.
Okay, look, you said you don't want to argue. I'm not arguing with you. You raising your voice.
Don't say shit to me. I'm talking to Nunu. I'm not
Mad
talking
Cow, can I talk to you real quick,
I'm talking to
I said Mad Cow.
I came here to address Nunu.
Okay, look. I'm not going to be shut down now. Look, you can be
Mad
just
Cow, I came up here to address Nunu. I'm not doing all this. Sorry, mute up. Let him say what he needs to say. Wait. Nunu, if you want to holler, you and I can do this, Nunu. I apologize.
Am I gonna be able to? I mean, what?
Kev, hold on, Kev. Shari just came up, so let Shari finish saying what she got, and I promise you're gonna go next. Go ahead, Shari. Shari just came up on the panel.
Thank you. So, like I said, Noonie, me reaching out to me, texting her that was wrong. You know, I should not have done that. But you know, we were just getting to know each other back then. But you know, ever since then, we've been on the phone for 3 hours, 5 hours. You talk to my son and everything. It's crazy that it's going like this with you and me. As far as I'm concerned, Carrie and them were Carrie was trifling. I don't know why she wasn't talking to you for 2 months, but then she wanted to send this message, this old message to somebody just to stir up this drama. Carrie is messy, private, says she never liked me. So it was almost like she just was looking for something, a way to do this, you know, but I'm just like, why? I don't want to,
Sorry, I'm open to having a conversation with you, but here's my thing, right? And I'm glad you're here, Kev, too, because I'm gonna openly say this, and I'm gonna keep saying it until it's exposed. Now I want to know who the fuck Vigilante is, and I'm not gonna fucking stop until it comes out, because that's the reason why this started. That's why she brought it back up, because they're trying to hide something or they're protecting somebody. And now that I'm wrapped up in the mix, and now that somebody accused Mad Cow of being Vigilante today, now it's even more important to me. And that's all I'm going to say. So if you want to unblock me, we can have a conversation.
Okay.
All right.
Girl, she called you a cracker. Are you serious?
Wait, hold on.
Whatever.
Who said Mad Cow was vigilante?
I don't know. I missed that.
Wait a minute.
I think it's real fucked up, and I can see why I know why Shari ran. Right?
They saying it's Billy. Billy said it.
Another thing I want to say.
Wait, hang tight.
Don't make the same mistake you made with Nietzsche by being so blinded by your hatred for her.
Okay,
Hold on. Go ahead, Kev.
Look, first of all, don't address me, right? Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. None of you bitches. Y'all, I fought with every one of y'all. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all came in doxing my son, and you want to say, well, didn't you talk about my son? I didn't dox your son. So don't try to make it seem like it's an equivalent, right? Because we were trading jabs, and you stabbed me in the back twice, and you were talking shit, and you were doing all the most egregious shit. Now you want to try to make it seem like you were just matching my energy when I've never doxed your son. Just to come in there doxing my son is not the same as you could have talked about my son all you want. We could have been trade shop. That's not what you did. And not only is that not what you did, you participated with all of them in doing everything for all that shit that y'all did. But you know what? I got a revelation the other day, right? You know, because and I don't want to. It's not. When it came to the Rizzy thing, right? I got a revelation, right? I can't be mad at other people for reacting based off of certain information without getting all the facts, because I did that same thing to Rizzy. right? I formed an opinion about Rizzy in that situation
What
without
does
getting all the
this?
facts. And so I was
Let
so
her
mad at everybody
rest.
that they were
Oh
coming
my
based
God.
off of what
All of them are
Rizzy said,
aggravating me.
and they didn't have all the facts, right? They didn't have all the facts, and I did the same thing. I did the same thing. So I'm not really upset with everybody else. I'm angry